All right, we're the main. Oh, I should probably update the category. Yeah. Where the hell is it? Sometimes Twitch categories make no sense to me. I typed in literally AI the Somnium files, and it had no idea what I was trying to say. And then I typed in nirvanA initiative, and it goes, oh yeah. Or if I type in just Somnium files, it goes, yeah. I don't understand Twitch. I don't understand it. I think it's, honestly, if I'm being honest, it's probably because I didn't include the colon. I kept wanting to say column. All right, let's not beat around the bush. This, I think, is going to be the finale stream to this game. I got to be 100% honest, though. It's been a long week. And I partook in a couple of very nice craft beers as I was eating and cooking my food for tonight. No regrets. Just some very, very nice high ABV drinks. So, not saying that as if it's going to affect my ability to partake in the potential finale of this game. But I just gotta be honest, because other than the unprofessionalism, the other thing that I assume any viewer wants to know about the channel is that I am 100% honest 100% of the time, you know? So I'm ready to see how this... I'm wholly convinced that there isn't a million things left to reveal in this game. I would not be shocked if we only have like an hour left in this game somehow. You know what I mean? Like, I mean, it was kind of crucial, but it was kind of needed that I broke at where I did. An hour sounds ambitious. Is there really that much left? Oh, I forgot. I've got to pull up the first thing we're going to do is the eyeball thing. Beep bop, beep bop. I'll pull that up in a sec here. Give an upper limit? What is it? It's not even 8 my time. I'm willing to go 5 hours tonight. If I must, to finish this. 5 hours from now. Of course, if we don't finish it within like 5 hours, then like, I guess it'll be pushed to Sunday. But I think I would be shocked if this game had more than 5 hours left in it. Oh, you meant expectations? Oh, for time? I think this is gonna be in the, I already said 1 hour. So I think we have, and this is always funny to say because like people who watch the YouTube video know they can see the time bar. They can see how right or how wrong I am right when I say it. I would say an hour to 3 hours. I think minimum an hour. I think max at 3 hours is what I would expect is left in here. There's nothing in the bonus, is there? No. We did all this. That's been done. It's all been done.
This is information overload. My brains are gonna flow out of my ears.
He murdered
Mizuki
3
getting
people
upset.
6 years ago. I'll only forgive you after we solve this case.
It's okay. I'll come back right away. Promise.
Regardless of how suspicious she is, she should know something about the nirvanA initiative.
I don't care if people attack me for it! I have no regrets! I have no regrets!
Alright, so... Amame. We did it. The last thing we were doing was the whole Amame Somnium. That's the word I'm looking for. Before we read the file, we're gonna just hop right in. We're gonna do this eyeball thing. We're gonna do it. We might as well. We're in it. We're in it to win it and all. Sorry, I'm very unprofessional. I've got the video pulled up here to assist because I don't care to honestly try to find this stuff by myself. Look at that. I already did the target time though. The hardest part. It's great. One hour seems ambitious. How much more of this game can there be? You know what I mean? Like, we're seeing like the things around Amame start to get like unraveled. It just seems like it can't be that much. Oh fuck, it's gonna make me do this again, isn't it? Even though this was just like 2 days ago, this is bringing back bad memories.
No.
Think about how long the epilogue took last time. I mean, that would be a good point if I remembered how long the epilogue like whatever, like obviously I remember like the ending to the game, but like there's no way in hell I'm gonna remember how long an actual like segmented epilogue was, unless you mean like if you're telling me there's gonna be like a 1 hour long like dance finale, then I'm very excited. Because remember, at the very start of this playthrough, I said that if this game doesn't end with all the characters dancing to a song, then what are we even doing? You know? What are we even doing with our life? What are we, like, it would all a waste of time. Okay, so the first thing is I have to break the first mental lock according to this thing. So it's not as easy as just running around the room and finding these. Look how dopey I look. This is great. I have Mizuki's outfit. I have Kay from a different game's mask on. And then I have burning hands. It's just very funny to me.
It's Amame.
Alright, let's see. How much of this do I actually remember? Just 2 days removed. Fuck. Right as I hit it, I was like, I remember, that's a trap one. It's not the right thing. Don't pick it. Don't pick it.
Stop!
Maybe this is very presumptuous of me to say, but I'm already, before finishing, maybe some big thing is going to happen here in the final stretch of the game. I doubt it. And at the very least, I don't think something big enough is going to change for me to have, like, my general thoughts so far in this game. But I think I'm pretty comfortable with saying, no matter how this game ends, I'm probably going to say I enjoyed the story, pacing, and the mystery of the first game more than what has been revealed here in the second game. Not to spoil alert my opinions or anything, but that's generally where I've been landing on, especially over the last few streams. So, in case you were wondering. Let's see, from that until the end attack, by epilogue, I mean. Oh, are you talking about my VOD? Oh, that makes a bit more sense. I was about to say, oh, are you just directly pulling someone else's thing? And then... Okay. Interesting. I'm almost like... Damn. I very rarely feel nostalgic about my own playthroughs and very rarely go back and watch any of my own playthroughs for many reasons. But there's like a small part of me that's like, damn, I could see myself like just on the background, just playing my original Somnium playthrough just as I'm working tomorrow. All right, where's this first eyeball? Where do we think this first eyeball is? Let me see where she goes. Where does this player go? Great, in the corner. Easy peasy.
No way.
This is like the chill part of this finale playthrough before we get into the meat and potatoes of the ending. Alright, we have to break the second lock now. Nope. We gotta
It is in peace. This wasn't.
Why is it?
piece together. And I think it's you. Talk? Oh wait, no, I have to go back to this thing.
Nice.
Evidence. Right side. Perfect. And now I think I go to this. There it is.
Oh?
It's like a minute removed from watching the video. All right, where do we think eyeball number 3 is? Okay. I love how this video is very straight to the point. Okay, we gotta do this. Is it this? Yes. We love a straightforward guide video
Huh?
around these parts. Okay, only after breaking second mental lock and showing the evidence to the cover corpse and the headphones on the table. Oh, I gotta go show the things on the... Where's the headphones? Headphones, headphones. Where is it? Alright, it's on some table. Oh, it's right there.
Huh?
It's so bright. The eyeball is so bright. And one more. Wait, is it in the... Where is it? All I saw was this video just looks up. Oh, I see. I was so thrown off by what I was looking at. Somewhere in the... Somewhere up. Up. That's a wrench. Up. Is this not right? Is it against the wall? Oh, it's like...
That's...
It's a bad angle. Look at that! All the hidden eyeballs. I am a goddamn pro gamer. And I'll have no one tell me otherwise. Even if they want to discredit me by saying I looked at video guides for all the hidden eyeballs, don't want to hear it. Don't want to hear it. I'm an A1. Look at that. We'll head back to the front of the the main menu to see the little outfit I got. Might as well. The end of craving. There can't be. I was thinking about this the last 2 days. I was like, what is there left to reveal in this game? You know what I mean? Unless this game just starts pulling things. I mean, Amame is looking pretty bad right now. But is there like, oh, there's someone behind Amame kind of thing?
Mame, I think I understand. Uro Samazuki, Terror, was killed by you, Mame. And Tokiko wasn't killed. She set herself up on the slicer and took her own life. But I'm still not clear on some things. Will you talk to us?
You have to talk to us now. We looked inside your brain. I know. Pretty hardcore if you ask me. Setting yourself up on the machine to just have your body sliced. You must mean serious business. Was it this series or was it during Higurashi I was talking about? It was recently. Maybe not like super recently, but recently where I was talking about like just in any shape or fashion. I don't know. God, it's going to be bad because I don't know what I was in relation what I was talking to, but like I was talking about and referencing something about like what like mental hurdles you have to like clear to like overpass your normal body's reaction to always preserve itself. I don't know if I'm wording this correctly, but like naturally your body wants to do everything to persevere and survive and like not die, and then like just how you have to like how far you have to push yourself mentally to like get through that thing of your body to actually like want to like inevitably like in this case like slice your own body in half or whatever. I forget if it was during this game and it was something else that made me just think about it or bring it up, or maybe Higurashi probably. I don't know. One of those. I was just talking about it and now we're bringing it back up again. Yeah, I'm thinking it was probably during Higurashi, but Unfortunately, I'm bringing it back up, but I can't remember exactly what I was talking about regarding it. Oh well. My point still remains. Could it have been on 1000? Maybe. But I think it probably, subject matter-wise, probably makes more sense for either earlier in this or in Higurashi. I think. The East and West Cathedrals. There was a hidden door leading to each other, which was controlled electronically. By using a special kind of radio wave, it opens automatically, which is why BB can order Marco to open it. Speaking of 1000 times resist, the person, one of the people, that ended up making that game we played at the very top of the stream, I also learned that they recently played 1000x Resist and really enjoyed it. I was like, hell yeah. Hell yeah. BB. I don't know how I feel about BB as a name. I think I made the joke about Death Stranding and BB earlier. Likes Mizuki Date. That's adorable. Dislikes anyone who messes with Mizuki Date. Hobbies watching over Mizuki Date. That one's a little weird. That one's just a half step too far. Skills. Guessing which... Oh, okay. And this one is a million steps too far. Guessing which panties Mizuki Date is wearing that day. We don't need that. Overview. Mizuki Date was born from her DNA, almost like a little sister. She lived at Iowan with her until she was 3 years old. Mizuki Kuranushi secretly watched over Mizuki Date from afar, watching her grow up. Great. Alright, we'll do this. Since we're gonna... As little interruptions as possible during the final stretch here. I guess we should check this stuff out sooner rather than later. I like this picture.
Good choice.
God, did Iris really... I mean, I probably said this earlier. Iris really got sent to the back seat in this game. Honestly, good for them for really, like, not relying on the first game's characters that people maybe had, like, a bigger attachment to. And, like, bringing in new characters to this one. Although, maybe some people would probably say... then why even bring them up at all? Other than just being little cameo-like moments. Because then it's just, like, kind of being taken, like, the cowardly route of, like, oh, the characters are still in this game, you know, kind of thing. Date, yeah. Yeah. So, generally, I kind of, I appreciate that, but also, like, I don't know, you have to strike a weird balance of, like, you either fully commit to just bringing back all the old characters, or just, because you can't have the whole game just have juggling, like, so many different characters, both old and new, so you have to send some people back. What is this labeled as? Mizuki... Oh, it's just... I think these are probably really early sketches of, Unless this is... No, this is labeled...
Show me too.
Marco. These must be, like, really early Marco sketches, then. Which, honestly, I kind of like 5 and 1 the most. But I guess I would assume this is the official. This is official Marco. He kind of just looks like he's hunched over and a little sad. So that's pretty funny.
Good choice.
Lovely. This is good. Good shit. I'm very curious what these are. I'd assume these are going to be unlocked at the end of the game. I'm curious. Yes, Q-head. Yes.
Hurry and check it out. Come on.
Yes. Q-head. It's very weird. I know we were talking about the Zero Escape series, even just in relation to this, like recently because of the mask and everything. But there was someone unrelated to the streams in the last like 2 days, or maybe like yesterday. I was listening to something video game focused, and they were talking about. It was like 2 or 3 people talking about the Zero Escape series. And then they were talking about how much they've always heard people upping, like talking about how good 999 is and how good Virtue's Last Reward is. And then they were talking about Zero. Oh, I remember what it is. Okay, so this is such a tangent. I'm sorry. I started it, so I might as well finish it. It was like a game show, a video game based game show, and they were asking like Family Feud style, name a game that has the word zero in the title, and no one brought it up, but it was mentioned, like Zero Time Dilemma was an answer some people like submitted. And then they were talking about it, and then they pulled up a trailer, I think like an early trailer for like Zero Time Dilemma, and they were like, yeah, it's part of the Zero Escape series, but they were watching like Zero Time Dilemma like trailer, and how, then they're like, oh, this doesn't look that great. And they're like, that's weird, because we always hear, someone else on the panel was like, yeah, I always hear like people talk, like hype up like 999 and Virtue's Last Reward. And then they're like, why does this one look a little weird? And then they had like chat like available, and they were like, some people were like, yeah, Zero Time Dilemma is not great. And then some people are like, what is this fucking game? And I just wanted to be like, just play the first 2 games. You can just play the first 2 games. It's fine. I think I mentioned this very recently, but every once in a while, if I had an infinite amount of time,
This is information over.
if I had an infinite amount of time, I would replay the series on stream. I mean, it wouldn't be as special.
Blow out of my ears.
It wouldn't be as special because I've already played the games, but I think about it. I think about it a lot. Pig testicles. What? What? Alright, 30 minutes into this. We're just about ready to
Bored, perhaps?
pedal to the metal of the ending of this.
Makes me want to make...
Wait, what'd she say?
Makes me want to make life-risking decisions.
Great.
This hand is a hassle.
How fun. How fun.
Amame's brainwaves are normal. There's nothing wrong with her.
There's nothing wrong with her? Great.
Talk to Amame.
I know Amame is your friend. I understand that it's hard to interrogate her, but it's an important part of your job. You need to learn to set aside your emotions.
Don't worry about me.
Okay. Let's start with, why did Tokiko commit suicide?
I don't know. She didn't tell me. On February 10th, I knocked out Uru and put him on the slicing machine. After the machine stopped, I sensed someone behind me. Tokiko was standing there.
I saw everything. Shall we make a deal? I will give you some commands, and you will follow them. If you don't do as I say, I'm sure you know where this is going.
Her first order was to move the right half of the body, Tokiko's body. It was on the night of the 12th that I moved her. I went to the basement of Horodori Institute and found Tokiko's body there, just like she told me. She specified that I move the body to the president's office. She told me, put the right half of the body on the desk, and about how to get inside the room. She gave me the master key to the staircase as well, and how to use the hidden elevator up to the office.
Oh, for some reason I thought there was more to that little blip there. Why'd you follow her orders, even if she was dead?
Well,
I've documented what you did, and gave it to one of my most trusted subordinates. If you stray from my commands even slightly, that evidence will be sent to the police.
I see.
About Tokiko's left half.
she didn't give me any orders about the left half. So I just left it on the slicer. I was curious though, so I did take a look.
Why was Uru's left half at the stadium?
I carried it. I borrowed the robot Shoma made, the one with one wheel. Tokiko ordered me to do it. And that's why I sent you the message on Nile, Mizuki. Because Tokiko told me to. I sent the message from the phone she gave me.
What about Uru's right half on the ritual platform at the cathedral?
If Uru goes on a trip the whole day, maybe this would have ended much faster.
I didn't move the body. It was Tokiko. I don't know why she did that. I'm guessing she wanted to hide the right half of the body for some reason.
What does all this mean?
Tokiko forced Amame to send the message, so it would be Mizuki who found Uru's left half.
And for an unknown reason, she hid the right half.
I don't get it.
Why did you meet with Uru?
5 days ago, on February 10th. I got a call from Uru, telling me he wanted to meet me at Horodori Institute. He called himself Terror. 6 years ago, I met Terror at Studio Devaita, so I knew it was him.
Terror was the one who killed your father, Yonaharu Enda.
So, you met him with the intention of killing him?
Well, that explains why you didn't talk to the police.
I don't know. I don't know what got into me. I knew I hated him, but I don't think I wanted to kill him. I wanted to hear what he had to say.
Why did Uru ask to see you?
I think he wanted to brag about his plan. He had a smug look on his face when he was explaining it to me.
The nirvanA initiative? But why you, Mame?
Mizuki, do you remember Uru's diary?
February 13th. I met the person of my destiny.
On that day, at the west door of Studio Devaita, Uru cornered Amame. They were face to face, close enough to touch. It is possible that...
Uru fixated on Amame.
I committed a crime. A crime that I can never take back. I can't reflect, repent, or apologize. Nothing will fix what I did, no matter what my reasons were. I killed a human being.
You hearing this, boss? She's admitting to it. Lock her up.
But
It's over. The game's over.
I couldn't forgive him for what he did. The man who killed my father. Oh, what's that about anyway?
Oh shit.
Some
I
stupid
accidentally
plan?
double pressed the button there.
Oh, for some plan? What's that about anyway? Some stupid plan? That's why my father had to die.
Mame, I understand how you feel. But think about how Shoma and Genny are going to take this.
I know that. I know that they trusted me. I know that I betrayed them. Thinking about them hurts so much. My chest feels like it's going to explode. The guilt.
And Komeiji, too. I'm sure he didn't want you to avenge his death.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Everyone. I'm so sorry.
After she regained her composure, we asked Mame about the nirvanA initiative. She told me what we saw in the Somnium was the full extent of what she knew. She had no more information to add. It's almost 11. Not much time left. We need to find where the plan is going to take place. Oh, I guess there's this whole thing. Yeah, we kind of... They're still apparently trying to, do the whole nirvanA initiative thing, so I guess we have to see and stop that, but I mean...
We need to stay calm.
Keep a level head and think.
Can I ask a stupid question? Why did terror slice people in half?
Why does that even matter at this point?
Just think about it. Why?
Because the slicer was in the basement?
Yeah, but that's not the reason.
There are plenty of other ways to kill.
Uru despised Jin and Chikara because they took his organs. So, he wanted to kill them in the cruelest way he could think of.
But why kill Komeiji the same way? Because he took something important from Uru. 6 years ago, on February 11th, Komeiji took the corpse from the rooftop amusement park in his suitcase.
Right. Jin's left half.
And that must have angered him. Maybe. But that amount of anger would be nothing compared to what he felt for Jin and Chikara.
I recall something Tokiko said.
What you call the HB case is but a small part of the plan.
That's exactly what I'm talking about. The three of them were sliced in half as part of the plan. There must be some kind of meaning behind the bodies being cut in half and left in specific places.
The plan or the ritual is going to combine all three halves. So it's 1.5 people. It's going to be a monstrosity.
Let's see.
As a final boss. Just some stitched together 3 halves person.
The right half of Jin Furue's body was the one that fell from the ceiling of Dvaita, right?
His left half was found at Misatan Rooftop Amusement Park, like we said earlier.
Chikara Horodori's right half was found in a Sekiba High classroom.
And his left half was found at Yoyagi Park.
Andy's Komeiji's right half was found at Studio Dvaita, just like Jin's.
And his left half was also the same as Jin's, on the stage at the rooftop amusement park.
I wonder why.
Why put Komeiji's body in the same places?
The location must have been important somehow.
Jin Furue's body was disturbed and removed from the scene by Yoneharu Enda, aka Andy's Komeiji. There must be some kind of significance to replacing the body at that location, this time using Komeiji's.
I don't follow. What does it mean?
What does it mean?
Chakras are points. By definition, a point cannot be reduced further. It cannot be severed from itself. So the chakras will remain, tethered between the left and right sides of the body, like a string.
The intersection between the warp and weft. That's where the scene can occur.
Well, that would mean...
The nirvanA initiative is happening at...
Don't make me pick. This map will assist you. Use this to infer where the plan will take place. Oh boy. When you figure out the location, close the map and tell everyone. At the intersection of... Whoa, why did it go down? The intersection between the warp and weft. That's where the seam can occur. I assume I gotta draw a line where the body parts are found. Why does it go like... What is happening with the... Why is the... the log like jumping? I'm not even pressing anything. Let me see. So... Move from the scene by... And, Oh my god. I'm not gonna be able to do this. Okay, so... I mean, I gotta make an intersection of, like, lines, I would imagine. I just don't trust myself to actually do this. Park. Park. Park and... Oh, does something happen if I click on him? Oh, it like marks it. Okay, well. Divider. And Sekiba High. Well, that was the place, right? This? Is the answer the stadium? Final answer. Who do I need to inform? Nope. Nope. Alright. Maybe I'm like miserably misunderstanding this. But final answer, stadium. I think I got it. I don't think the game would be doing this if I got it wrong. Well, at least I didn't make this mistake. At least I understood. At least, I mean, this was such a small thing. Probably you're looking at this being like, how could you mess this up, Austin? Oh, I would find a way.
We have our answer.
Oh, there's a way.
Right.
The rocket carrying TC Purge.
It will be launched from...
That's right. The stadium.
The stadium. Everyone rushed to the stadium. Back to where the game began. Isn't that fun? The game potentially ending where we began. The stadium. Oh my god, look how many goons there are. Oh, is it gonna end with an action scene? So many varieties of goons. It's like unnecessarily dramatic.
Terror.
Uru Samazuki.
Only just very related to this. I don't ask me why I'm thinking about this now, but just like in this line where he's like, ooh, I've prepared a video, and if this one's playing, that means I'm not alive or something. I would love to have the planning and the foresight to like make a video that like some lawyer or something has to play for chosen people once I pass away. But the thing is, I don't know what I would say during the video. And I don't know who I would show the video and who would actually care. Because if anyone was to watch the video, I would want it, like, to say something interesting. And I'd want the people that end up getting chosen to watch the video to be, like, to actually like it. In, like, a, ooh, this is interesting. What is he gonna say kind of thing. I'd have to have something important to say. I could, honestly, I could set that up. If I just paid, like, anyone... an intern, I'll just make one last video, and then when I, like, if I mysteriously, like, die, for them to just hit publish on a video on my YouTube channel, and it'll be the last video that gets uploaded. But again, I need something interesting to say. Is that really morbid to talk about? I'm more joking. I mean, I just think it would be an interesting thing. You know, like, there's those, like, you know, books and movies and stuff where, like, the whole plot is, like, one of my favorite books growing up was, the Westing game. It was probably one of my favorite, like, fiction books as a kid. And that's all about, I don't need to go into the whole plot of the Westing game, but it is basically like that kind of like setup where someone like passes away and then they get like a bunch of like seeming strangers, and the whole thing is like kind of like a mystery about like, oh, you know, like how are all these people related and how are they related to the person that died. And it was like apparently like the whole thing is like, it's like an eccentric person died who was really into like these kinds of like mysteries and stuff. So I just want to do something like that. Anyway.
There was a code in the nirvanA video that indicated the time and place of this plan. We were never able to crack it, but it probably would have led us here. The plan was probably to have everyone who cracked the code assemble here.
How unnecessary. And we were able to just find it based on the body positions. How crazy is that?
Collected. Genocide.
Currently, the stadium is surrounded by riot police. Barriers have been erected over 500 yards out in every direction. Even the police and National Guard are not permitted in this no-go zone. It should help mitigate the spread of TC Purge.
Guess that's why no one's here.
It's unfortunate the killings of Somnium, but plan will proceed regardless. Once the rocket explodes in the atmosphere, TC Purge will spread for miles. How many people live in that area, do you think? Tens of thousands will contract the virus. Mankind is about to experience a turning point in history. The nirvanA Initiative. When complete, every single person in the world will reach moksha.
I can't wait to reach moksha.
And it all starts here, at this hollow stadium. Eventually our descendants will see this place as a holy site. A mecca, where mankind was emancipated.
Hey, how much longer are we gonna play this game?
Yeah, we need to do something about the rocket.
But... where is it?
I attempted to scan the area with X-ray, but I did not find anything.
I guess we'll have to look harder. The rocket has to be around here somewhere.
It's gonna be like hidden in someone.
Should we get them to help?
I don't know how that makes any sense, but
They seem like they could use something to do.
Iba, what time is it now?
11:20 a.m.
what I mean by that is I'm ready for like one more, like one of the people on our squad, like on our, that should be on our side, to like flip sides and be like some like moksha fanatic or something. It's gonna be like Boss, or like Ota is gonna come out of nowhere and just be like, it was me!
40 minutes till noon.
This is not a battle you will win.
Leave the people to me. I'll get them all at once. You two, go look for the rocket.
Huh?
What are you talking about? Well, Date is blind in one eye, and Bibi, you're... Don't worry about my heart. I'll be fine. But... Enough talk. Let's get going.
Yeah, let's get groping.
No.
What?
I mean, let's get going.
Mizuki, please allow me to terminate Date after all this is over.
Not if I do it first.
Science goons, tracksuit goons, and ninja goons. All the gooners are out here. Oh, look how in sync they are.
Don't worry. No one's gonna die. I loaded it up with stun rounds.
Thanks, Dante. Thanks for letting us know.
Let's go.
Yeah.
Holy shit, the range on these attacks. Oh, he just got shot in the foot. What the?
Just stand there. Thanks, baby. Is your heart okay? I told you, I'm fine. Okay, let's go.
X-ray, activate.
Damn.
I'll assist.
That is incredible accuracy for a handgun like that. That's insane. Oh, she's the Flash. Look at that. Oh, this is incredible.
Are you okay?
Yeah. Sorry.
You hang back.
But I can't.
I'm not saying it for your sake. It's for Mizuki. Please, don't die. For Mizuki's sake. Well, I guess technically you're also Mizuki, but...
Date.
Anyway, heal up here. Got it?
Oh, how dare you. Un-eye patch Date.
Date? Mizuki, you're stronger than all of us. You can take care of yourself.
Are you gonna go help Date?
Without me, he's ineffective. He needs me. Or else...
Got it. Leave this to me.
Oh my god. I was literally just about to say, she's not gonna... Shove me in your face!
It is so nice to be home.
Why'd you come back?
To retrieve my stamp collection. I do not want to have to start over. It appears that you require assistance. Need a hand.
Oh, like the good old days.
I don't need your hand. But what I could use is your eye.
Understood. I am with you, Kaname Date.
Good. Let's go.
6 o'clock, Date.
Very jittery. Okay. Good stuff.
Where's the rocket?
I was under the field the whole time. I feel like there's like a sacrifice coming to stop the rocket somehow. And my biggest bets would be BB or Ryuki. Like, I feel like a noble sacrifice is like coming somehow. It just feels so right. It just feels so right that one of those two characters would do something. Oh, look at the force field.
Not going through?
I need like Ryuki to like parachute down from above to like stop the rocket somehow. Or again, Ota. That would be fine too. Ota parachuting from above from the open, the opening at the top.
Analysis complete. What Terror said is true.
Then what do we do?
Let me finish. Terror specified metallic objects. Therefore...
If you use your body, we can get through.
Correct.
Sounds easy enough. BB and I should be able to destroy the rocket with our bare hands.
Yeah, he did kick down that tree at the shrine.
Let's go.
You can't be serious.
Why?
Insulation. They are all wearing insulated suits.
But what if BB and I hit him?
Iva, how much time do we have?
20 minutes.
we're running out of time.
To get close to the rocket, we need to do something about these guys. But stun bullets won't work, right?
We'll have to use brute force.
I agree. Sorry, people, but... Huh? What are you going to do?
Isn't it obvious?
I'm going to break their bones.
Going to kill them. And not feel bad about it.
Bullets.
I switched them to real ones. Don't worry, I'm only gonna shoot their legs. What's this?
I've seen this before. It's optical camouflage. But it's okay. If you use thermo mode...
You and Date can. As for the other Mizuki...
I'll be fine. I'll think of something.
Something?
It's fine, let's go!
Just swing like a mad woman.
Date, let's go!
Yeah, like that. That's working. Yep. Uh-huh. It looks like they didn't even bother to surround Mizuki. She's just swinging around and they they went after the other two. Oh, there they are. Oh, I tried pressing the button. How dare this game do this to me? Oh.
Get rid of them.
Yeah, we did good. We
Roger
shot that
that.
little girl. Yeah, triumphant heroic music.
Oh, please, don't show off.
Ryuki, Tama. You guys.
You took way too long! What the hell were you doing until now?
Sorry. The riot police stopped us.
We only got through the barricade with...
Yeah, how'd they get through? Oh my god, what the hell is this? What? No! No! No way! No way! No way!
You're here too?
Oh. Alright. It's exactly what I call it. Alright, BB and Date are still fighting. Ota, Iris, and Kizzy are in the armored car running amok. They pulled over and got off, leaving Moma inside. And... yeah, bring all the B characters in.
I can explain.
To protect Amame.
To avenge my father.
We won't let terror win.
Honestly, you guys don't need to explain at this point, in my opinion.
We're gonna ruin his stupid plan!
So, yeah.
Okay, I'm glad you're all here, but... Shoma too?
Leon has that stupid big key. My goodness.
What? Are you saying I can't help?
Well...
If you think that, you're mistaken. He has the most powerful weapon here.
You mean...
The detonator. It has a fingerprint lock, so only I can use it.
the detonator? For...
Yep, the thermite bomb.
Mizuki, think about it. Do you think destroying the rocket will really stop the plan?
I don't think it's gonna be that easy.
Even if it's prevented from taking off, I'm sure Terra rigged it to explode.
Which would still spread TC Purge. The wind would carry it.
And ultimately, the damage would be the same. There would just be fewer initial infections.
So what's your plan?
That's where the thermite comes in.
A thermite reaction can create temperatures up to 3,000 degrees. TC Purge would get burned up in something that hot.
It's the only way to stop it from spreading.
Isn't the thermite bomb made of metal? How is it going to get past the wall?
Don't worry. That reflecting wall must be controlled from the inside somehow.
We just gotta get in and break whatever device controls it.
And that will stop it from working?
Hopefully.
The ceremony is almost over. There are less than 10 minutes left. We're so close. This simulated world is coming to an end.
Very convenient to have the video that was pre-recorded be able to tell us, hey, you guys only have 10 more minutes to stop my plan.
I'm home. Iba, what are you doing? Get over here, you're gonna get caught.
Get in my socket.
Thermo mode running on all cylinders. I can see it all.
Indeed.
So, why did you come back?
Date rejected me.
What?
I don't need you. Go help Mizuki.
That guy. We're running out of time, everyone. I don't think any of you can see the enemies except Ryuki. But if you apply enough force, you can break the camouflage function. So I'm gonna lead the way.
Follow your lead and beat up anyone we see, huh?
Wallop them after you make them visible.
But not you, Shoma.
Huh?
Shoma, you need to stay back. If they get to you, we won't be able to use the thermite.
Fine.
Okay. You all ready?
Yeah.
I'll need your help.
You got it.
For the future of mankind.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's fucking go!
Now let's fucking go. Arrow formation. Ota, just fucking drive the car into everyone. Actual way to just clear a path. Just full speed into the bodies.
Yeah. Let's go.
Oh, they are doing that. All right, great. It feels irresponsible to have Kizzy in her chair strapped into the back. Like, it feels like she could be... She doesn't even really need to be here.
Kizzy, what is that?
But okay.
I just found it.
Oh my god. No, wait. She needs the gun. Never... My bad.
Baby.
Well, who cares where it came from? Do it, Kizzy!
I couldn't have been any more wrong, any more faster.
Come get some, motherfuckers!
Ryuki!
Oh.
Ryuki, hey!
Mr. Date. Please, stop him. My crimes will never be forgiven.
What the hell are you talking about, Ryuki? You know I've already forgiven you.
Mr. Date.
So I'm saying it just made too much sense.
Thank you.
Him doing it in front of Date
Ryuki,
even makes more
don't
sense,
die
right?
on me! A hero of justice can't die! That has always been the rule! Ryuki, come on! Ryuki! Ryuki!
Ryuki! Mizuki, we don't have time. Take care of Ryuki later.
Damn!
Bam, 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 bam. Bam, bam, bam,
Aiba,
bam.
how much time?
5 minutes. Hurry!
Did she just reflect the bullets? That is crazy.
Mizuki, less than 3 minutes.
Quiet! I know, I know!
Mizuki, go on ahead.
We'll handle things here!
What are they?
It's fine, let's go!
Oh my god.
What?
I want to be split in half. Aw. Cowards. That, like, trope where, like, they slowly, like, their two halves, like, slowly split apart and then collapse.
Huh?
No.
How?
It's okay. We can still make it.
Huh?
Oh my god, is it 2 noble sacrifices?
What are you going to
Did
do?
I get the 2 noble sacrifices correct?
Yes. Just a little more. It can't be.
Oh, that's a shame. Oh.
Baby, the bomb!
is insane, by the way. This is... I'm pressing this X button so fast. Oh my god. Jesus. Not the bike, though.
Now! Detonate it!
Oh, that's awkward for him.
Success.
How embarrassing. How embarrassing. They fumbled it.
Thanks, Mizuki. Same to you, Mizuki.
Jeez.
Why does he run like that? Oh, it's the epilogue.
Well, I'm glad everything worked out.
Good job, you two.
How long's it been? A week now.
I know. I'm still feeling all tingly about it too.
It'll wear off in 6 months or so.
Favorite gardening style? French. Oh, the French. I mean, for old time's sake, I have to click on everything. At least the letter was turned as just a red lantern. I missed the first line. It's an ab roller thingy. Ball. Is what it looks like, but it's actually a mysterious organism that flew down from outer space. They mainly eat insects to survive.
If this world really was a simulation, maybe it's like a Matryoshka doll. Someone created this world in a world created by someone else. You mean like that?
Do you believe what Tokiko said?
No, just...
Great, we have 2 Mizukis to talk about everything I click on. Oh yeah, Date's apparently a balloon enthusiast. Saw a bunch of them in his desk drawer. Bunch of bags on the grid-shaped racks. Nonsensical poster on the wall. Here's a question, which is the largest known star? Wrong, it's me, because I'm a huge star. That was a joke, the answer is under your feet. Because Earth is also a star. Earth is not a star? What? It's a cabinet. I don't believe this game. Shrunken red lantern. It's a chair. The game is trying to gaslight me just like it did with that fucking Statue of Liberty thing. You know, way back when. It's a shelf. Dante likes these. I'm getting annoyed just thinking about it. Red lanterns are lined up. There's actually a cricket inside that potted plant. Well, was there? I haven't seen it lately. Pot, cricket's not there. Door. AC. Double helix DNA is torn apart. There's no way that was supposed to be a hint for the case or something. No, I don't believe it was, game. Chain of origami rings.
Anyway, it is a shame.
Yeah.
A tombstone with RIP engraved in it. RIP. Turn over the rug. There was some squid hidden under the rug. Okay.
I hate how when I buy something online, I get web ads for it.
Boss's friend, Mario.
Nice members, shady scientists, mafiosos. We really did bring in a huge haul.
Good work, team.
Big catch flag. Our files documents Cassava, farm pamphlets, those sorts of things.
Yes, I would say that is about my chest size.
Cuter, Iva is bugging out.
I am not.
Volleyball.
Yeah, I'd say that's about my chest size.
Why?
Not even close.
You're just knocking yourself.
Cuter, you're
Snoopy.
going commando?
I'm over here.
This game.
Iva, what's your favorite shogi piece?
The Jeweled General?
Because it reminds you of jewel beetles?
Shogi piece for decoration.
I love you all. I hope our love continues to be long and intertwined like soba noodles.
What is she going on about? She's passionate about food.
Box desk. PC on the desk, kind of a monitor built into the computer. Coffee maker.
I guess the nirvanA initiative was scheduled to be on Tokiko's birthday.
Seems so.
Why do we call pumpkins Jack? Yeah, what if that's a bill?
Yeah, what if it's a bill? It's a terrible joke. A bookshelf. There are all sorts of things on there.
I've always wondered this. Why is there a darts machine in here?
Boss likes stabbing holes with pointy things.
Do you want to go back in the cage?
I'm sorry.
Pewter, that reminds me of your collar.
Yeah, I can kill a man with this edge.
Big triangle ruler.
All right, let's go to the mountains.
Yeah! Let's go!
Pewter, can you book some tickets to Nepal?
What? Are you going to climb Everest?
Snowboard. Skis.
The model on this poster is kind of average, honestly. I'm cuter.
I'm cuter. I'm cuter.
I'm cuter.
I'm pewter.
I'm cuter.
Damn it. They had a funnier chance if he just said I'm pewter. It would have been funnier. I gotta say. I write better jokes.
Public baths often have Mount Fuji painted on the walls. Mount Fuji is volcanic. Eruptions. Mizuki, are you thinking something perverted right now?
I literally didn't say anything.
I prefer globes.
I can guess why.
Map on the wall. Boy band poster.
Hey, boss, can I borrow this?
No. If you use it, it'll come back flatter than a tortilla. All right, let's all go to the beach.
Yeah! Yeah!
It's winter.
So?
That looks like a stationary bike, but it's actually a coffee grinder.
I made it myself.
These two are weird. Abyss is full of weirdos.
That includes both of you.
Guess it's a coffee grinder that looks like a stationary bike.
It's bad luck to throw out a Christmas tree early.
Oh yeah? What happens?
The ghost of Christmas past shows up and throws chestnuts at you.
That's scary. Grandpa? Please, rest in peace. Hey, Bibi, where did you get your mask? I found it in her closet.
She used it without permission.
Okay. Pennant.
Cuter. You ever leave any of your boyfriends looking like that?
Absolutely not.
I meant the facial expression.
Oh, still absolutely not.
Plastic figure. Broken clock. That might be it all. About Iva's memory.
Oh, that. We weren't able to completely recover the memory, but...
The days I spent with Iva, we at least got that.
That data has been re-uploaded and re-implemented. I now have memory of that time.
About Tama.
I wonder what she's doing about now. Well, I'll let it be.
Wait, did they just... I mean, did they take her out?
He's an AI ball, just like Iva and Tama. He's shy, so he doesn't talk much.
He opens up to me sometimes. He's just introverted. Don't worry about me. We've talked a lot over the last week. We stayed up in bed for hours talking.
Okay. Sure. Oh, didn't click broom.
Bibi, that broom reminds me of you when we were bathing together.
Huh?
She means my spine.
Okay. Raise my pay.
Why?
Well, isn't it obvious? We were able to solve the case because I worked really, really hard.
Oh, patting yourself on the back, huh?
Bottles in RC car. I'll check.
So uncool. Uncool.
Not as uncool as your underwear.
My underwear has nothing to do with it. And excuse you, my underwear is really cute.
I want to see.
Shut up, Pewter.
Oh, grow up. I didn't mean it like that. It's just for my future reference.
Where's the bottles again? Bottles.
Should we open one in celebration?
Yay!
Yeah!
No fair.
No fair. Where's the RC car again? I'll find it. I'll find it. I'll find it. I'll find it. Don't tell me I'll find it. Don't tell me I'll find it.
You know, I'm into toys myself.
I'm sorry?
She collects stuffed animals.
About Ryuki.
He's gone. Don't let it eat at you forever. There was nothing you could have done.
But
About BB's adoption.
why were you hiding her? You could have just told me.
In retrospect, yeah. But there was a reason I couldn't tell you. If I told you that, I would have to tell you everything. Not to mention, Mizuki is my secret weapon. She's like my personal ninja.
But Ryuki knew about Bibi, right?
Yeah. I didn't want him to find out, but...
He saw us. Mama and I were shopping at the supermarket.
I told you not to call me that.
Who cares? They already know. Mama, huh?
Are you jealous, Mizuki?
No, that's not it. I wanted to ask about my pay.
This again?
But
Well, I do have to praise you for a job well done. So, I have a special present for you both.
a present?
It was left at a special place. You should find it.
A special place.
Your friends should know what I'm talking about.
I don't know what you're planning, but I guess it's not a bad idea to see everyone again. Well then? Yeah, let's get going.
Let's go. Where are we going? Special place? It was left at a special place. You should find it. A special place. Your friends know what I'm talking about. Your friends should know. Am I to just get... Do I go to all these places? Oh, maybe it wants me to go to all the places. Oh boy. Oh boy. Okay. Oh boy. Okay, maybe that's what it's talking about. Maybe a friend is gonna be at each place. Oh, look at us go. We're friends.
Shoma,
It's okay. You don't have to beat around the bush. I thought long and hard about how to feel about my sister. I'd be lying if I said I wasn't sad. But I can't be down forever.
BB. About Komeji.
I think about it a lot. 6 years ago, my dad took Jin's body from the amusement park. If only I had noticed back then. Maybe none of this would have happened. Have you heard of the multiverse theory? There are multiple universes, so that means there's a universe that's just like ours, but with a slightly different history. That's the idea. If that were true, maybe Dad is out there somewhere, in another universe.
yeah, that's what I think. Andy's Komeiji lives on happily somewhere.
Yeah, I think you're right.
About Mame.
I'm sure you know already, but she's at the detention center. I've gone to see her every day. With Genny, but we can't really talk much. She's always crying.
Yeah.
But her lawyer said that due to the circumstances, her sentence might not be too long.
Oh, that's great for her.
The person that Amame killed was trying to brainwash all of mankind.
Special circumstances.
Some people even think she's a hero.
About nirvanA X.
Oh, the number code? I know how to solve it. First, change the letters to numbers.
Letters to numbers.
A is 1, B is 2, C is 3, and so on.
Using that cipher.
From there, solve it the same way as the BATS 490 code. Zigzag from the top left and go from top to bottom.
From the top left.
Oh.
It's the same as before.
Post and rain dig.
Hora inst undig. The puzzle of the pieces of paper in the balloons was solved in a similar manner.
3, 5, 6, 7, 7, 8, 1, 3, 9, 7, 1, 4, 5. What does that mean?
The numbers start with 35 and 139, right? Which means they're probably coordinates in Tokyo. So in other words, north 35.6778, east 139.7145. That's the answer.
Those coordinates point to...
the stadium. So the nirvanA X code is on February 15th, 12 o'clock. Come to the stadium. That was the message.
Yep, that's right.
Yep, that's right. The reason I couldn't solve this puzzle a week ago is because my memory from 6 years ago, the piece of paper and the balloon, was forgotten. Had I remembered. Yeah, okay. Have you heard from Boss?
Boss? No, I haven't.
Okay.
Anyway, I'm going to continue to live my life with Big Sis. I'm going to work hard to become a robot developer. And I'll continue to support her. until the day someone else who can comes along.
I'm rooting for you. Good luck.
Let's get out the window. Door. I assume we could just go. We'll just go from top to bottom. It just feels right. Probably speak to Genny here.
Genny, you opened back up, huh?
Yeah, I can't let this affect me forever.
About Mame.
Genny, you knew that Mame killed Uru, didn't you?
Are you going to arrest me for cooperating with a murderer?
I can't. It's not a crime just to know.
Unless you actively try to protect them.
In the end, I couldn't protect her. It's frustrating feeling so powerless. And I know not everyone will want to hear this, but I don't even think Amame should have been arrested. Her actions were totally justifiable. Her father was killed in such a brutal way. Not to mention Terror was planning a genocide. What's wrong with killing a person like that? I can't believe she's being punished for it.
I mean, again, someone would probably assume the slippery slope theory at that point. If you could just get away and be okay with just killing terrible people, then you'd have to go like, oh, well, whose judgment on who's terrible who would you have to trust? Have you heard from Boss?
Oh, she had a message for you. Horizontal is darkness multiplied by light. I don't understand it, but that's what she told me to tell you.
That makes no sense.
Horizontal is darkness multiplied by light, huh?
How'd you end up at the stadium?
After you took Amame, Shoma and I stayed with Ryuki at the house. The bomb squad came and started to inspect the thermite bomb. And that's when we got a call. Ryuki was told that the nirvanA initiative was going to take place at the stadium. From there, he must have made a plan. In order to prevent the spread of TC Purge, we needed to burn it. So, we grabbed the thermite bomb, punched our way through the bomb squad, and headed to the stadium. I will continue to wait for Amame until the day she sits in that seat and smiles at me. She would be sad if she came back and the place was all run down. So I'm going to work hard to keep this place running.
Good for you, Ken.
Date.
The hell? What is his face? Come on, man.
Date.
Date.
What's the best thing about zombies? Shark. Click on Date. Date!
Meow. Meow, meow. Aiba, permission to shoot.
Granted.
Ryuki.
Please, don't talk about him. Please.
Have you contracted TC Purge?
If that were the case, I wouldn't be here, meow.
You know the nirvanA trial code? Everyone who solved it is being quarantined right now.
A vaccine has been developed. Quarantining procedures should adequately solve the problem. Any damaged neurons in the brain should be repairable with nanomachines. However, such a treatment is not simple or easy. If the rocket had launched, the country's health infrastructure would have collapsed and caused complete chaos.
Man, could you imagine like a pandemic kind of thing? In the real world?
Anyway, it's one big happy ending.
Yeah.
I love that Mizuki face.
What is it?
Oh, nothing.
Hitomi is Iris' mother, as well as Mizuki's elementary school teacher, and Date is Mizuki. And Date is Mizuki is what? And Date is Mizuki adoptive father. Hitomi and Date are hitting on each other right now in front of Mizuki. How to describe what she's going through? Question mark? Disgusting? Unbearable? Nothing she can do, I guess. Have you heard from Boss?
Oh, yeah. Vertical is male multiplied by female. I don't know what that means, but that's what she said.
Vertical is male multiplied by female?
Sounds meown right erotic.
Date, I need you to stop.
Is that the only thing you think about?
How'd you end up at the stadium?
I was eating at Matsushita Diner. Out of nowhere, Ota rushed in and said,
"We're going to save humanity!"
And well, I thought that sounded kind of fun.
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 I think we're interrupting something here.
You're not interrupting anything.
Let's go, BB. Yeah, good idea.
Why is he here?
Well, Date's been like this all week.
I see.
Let's go to the park. I'm gonna guess Lien is here. Maybe also Kizuna? But that would make sense if she was at Iowan. I'm just gonna guess Lien. Oh, it's the both of them.
Oh, Mizuki. Quartz. How are you?
Can you not call me that?
Aw, come on. You used to like that name.
How'd you end up at the stadium?
That.
I contacted Lien. I thought he could help.
And Kizuno was listening in on the conversation. So...
Yes. I asked if there was any way I could help. We will put an end to Terra's plan. I could not simply stay put there.
Considering the circumstances, it makes sense that Lien wouldn't decline, thwarting Terror's plan. I am sure he wanted Kizuna present to witness his heroism.
I started to think of a plan. I wanted to take Kizzy there, but she had to be safe, no matter what. And that's when I remembered the armored vehicle. I knew it was at the Kumakuras. So I called Moma and asked if I could borrow it. Moma said,
"Sounds like fun. How about I tag along? And as for who's driving, I know a guy."
That explains Ota. I see.
What was BB's job?
I only stole from people who made dirty money, or else Quartz wouldn't approve. Then Quartz would donate her share to orphanages all over the country.
So you were like bandits of justice. How amazing!
That might be overstating it.
About going to Horatory Institute on February 12th, 6 years ago.
Huh? Why do you ask?
I'm just curious.
Late that night, I went to the basement of Horadori Institute with Quartz.
But there was nothing there. It was just an empty space.
The slicer was hidden under the floor, and there was no door going to Uru's room.
There might have been a way in, but we didn't have time to look.
Yeah. Right after we got down there, we heard footsteps.
We ran out of Horadori Institute after getting up the stairs.
What happened to running away together?
We canceled.
Why?
My father...
accepted our relationship.
Seriously?
You know how the press began to report on our deeds at the stadium? We agreed to some interviews.
And that's where we just came out and said it.
Their relationship here and the acceptance by the dad?
Kizzy and I are together.
And so, My father can no longer deny our relationship.
The two of them were partially responsible for saving humanity. There's no way he could force them to break up now.
I don't think those are correlated. Oh, I see what you're saying. Both went into the basement with Leon in the same day, 6 years apart.
I'm happy for you. Congrats, you two.
Yeah, thanks to you both.
I am very grateful.
About the Gatling gun.
Oh, what I was shooting at the stadium? It was loaded with rubber bullets.
Oh, good. Rubber bullets.
I could never intentionally kill someone.
You're so nice, Kizzy.
Have you heard from Boss?
Yes, I did hear something. She wanted me to tell you. Light is 25.5.
I really hope if these are going to be hints to a puzzle I need to solve, I hope they're all being collected somehow. Because there's no way in hell I'm remembering all this.
Well, we need to get going now.
See you later.
Goodbye, little big sis and big sis.
You're gonna stick with that, huh?
It's a sunfish pocket. Imagine what? Ota? We're not gonna see a Mame here. Him and his
Look,
stupid
Mizuki.
trident.
I finally have an orichalcum trident.
Thanks for your business.
Oh, right. You own this place.
Thanks, chump.
Don't you do like a friend discount?
Nope.
That's not fair, Mizuki. I always give you free food at the Matsushita Diner, don't I?
Yeah, free pickles. Cheapskate.
The maid cafe Sunfish Pocket was originally run by Mizuki's adoptive father, Renju Okiura. Due to certain events 6 years ago, Mizuki has taken over. Got a couple of familiars back here.
Wow, you surprised me. Mizuki, what are you doing here?
I own the place.
Really?
What are you doing here?
Well, I wanted to investigate the day-to-day lives of young women.
As an inspector?
I need to know what's in. It's an important part of being an inspector. I feel like I said this before.
Can't spell inspector without in.
Oh, you don't have to say it. His name is Tsutsugamushi.
No!
Chat with the inspector during Ryuki Chapter 0, 4, and 5, and Mizuki Chapter 0, 2, 4, and Epilogue. Look at that. I did it.
Hey, stop it! It's rude to ask someone their name so many times. Encantado de conocerte. Me llamo Kagami.
Me amo.
Me gustan las tetas grandes.
Excuse me? How lewd. I know his name already. Don't think I need to ask again. I think I know his name already. I probably don't need to ask. His name was stolen by a Wicked Witch. I'll ask him again.
His name was... I recall it was 6 letters. It began with Ka.
6 letters. Ka.
I know.
Your name is... Kanaiza!
That's enough. Have mercy.
Inspector Kagami. You're...
You don't recognize moi? I recognize you very well. You're the lady from Lemniscate. Me? I am but a humble taxi driver. I visit there often to escort the talent.
Around the armored vehicle, or about the armored vehicle.
It's a long story, so I'll cut right to it. So there we were. The 5 of us in the truck heading to the stadium.
Ota, Iris, Kizzy, Moma, and Leon, right?
And we saw those 3 being held up by the riot police. Or, I guess, those 4.
Ryuki, Genny, Shoma, and Robo-G.
They said they were headed to the stadium too, so we let them hop in the back. Then we drove right through the barricade and saved the day.
About Mame.
This might make you kinda angry, but I think Mame is a hero. Think about it. Uru, the culprit of the HB case, brutally killed 3 people. Not to mention he tried to brainwash all of mankind. And Mame punished that evildoer. I can't condemn her for that.
What is it, Mizuki?
Well, I don't mean to defend what Uru did, but he was held captive underground since the age of 6. They took half his organs from him forcibly. When you take that into account...
Perhaps Chikara was the worst person.
Here's the way I see it. Evil is created from a greater evil.
It is our mission to destroy the root of all evil.
Doesn't look like our mission's gonna end anytime soon.
Have you heard from Boss?
Yeah, she gave me a message for you. Female is 6.607. I'm not sure what that's supposed to mean, but there it is.
What could that mean? For now, we got the info, so let's go somewhere else. Yeah, good idea.
To the office. Oh, look who it is.
Oh, it's you guys.
What's up with your voice? It's a Vochlocho. Vochocho?
Vochocho.
It stands for Voice Changing Lock Choker. I borrowed it from MoMA 6 years ago, but I don't use it anymore, so I returned it.
Awful honorable of you. Never thought I'd get it back.
How's your kid?
Thankfully, my kid's doing good. My marriage was annulled and I don't have custody, but every birthday I get a few pictures sent to me. Nowadays, seeing those pictures is what keeps me working hard every day.
Don't make me cry, idiot!
Did you go back to the gang?
Yeah, 6 years ago. I shot my gun at Sunfish Pocket. I was in prison for a little bit, but I served my sentence. Now I'm out.
What about your directing job?
I can't go back to that. It's not easy for a convicted felon to get a job. So I came back here and begged for another shot.
What about the other guy?
Oh, you talking about Dokta?
Dokta?
He contracted TC Purge. He's being quarantined in the hospital right now.
I hear they were able to get rid of the virus, but it's gonna be some time until he gets his head back in line.
What are you doing here?
I was checking some job hunting websites and I saw this place. So now I work here Fridays. Oh, don't worry. I'm still working at Lemniscate. But they won't make me full-time, ever. Isn't that right, Miss President?
Oh, sorry. I don't handle the personnel stuff.
What's your job here?
Making tea, answering the phone, slicking up the guts.
So old school.
Did I hear something about oil and guns?
She's also in charge of puff puffing.
What? What is that?
Can I have that ring?
What? Why would I do that?
Just look at Bibi. Her outfit is in shambles. I want to buy her new clothes, please. Leave me alone. I like my clothes. What is this?
That made me cry. Beautiful sisterly love. Hey, you guys are all right. Take that ball the dragon is holding. It's solid gold.
I can't take that.
Don't worry about it. Quartz made me a hell of a lot of cash back in the day.
Stop calling me that. Wait, Mizuki, did you just take the ball? I don't know what you're talking about.
Why do you have the Vocholocho on?
No reason. Just fucking around with it.
He was saying, Mama, I love you. Marry me.
He's a freak.
Gag. Shinpei, get your knife ready. You're cutting off your finger.
No.
What were you waiting for?
Yeah, that boss lady sent word. She told me you two'd be coming. She said to tell you this. Darkness is 5.479. I have no idea what it means.
This game is gonna make me stack the numbers. Do a thing.
So, Ritsu, it's time for the Puff Puff.
Roger that. The usual.
Ritsu is probably the receptionist. Her name is Ritsuko.
Please, no.
All right, Nomad. Can you close your eyes for me?
Got it. Like this?
Now, hold still.
She crossed her arms. Those things had some weird physics going on with the character model.
Okay.
Ritsu, come on.
Hiya!
Nomad, are you ready?
Yeah, let's do this.
Okay, here we go. 3, 2, 1.
The smooth sensation. I'm addicted to this feeling.
The voice is the only thing salvaging this from being the most perverted thing I have ever seen.
No, Aiba. The voice would make it worse.
No, I think the
Yep.
voice makes it worse. Let's go, BB. Please, let's.
Wow. Wow. So soft.
Get me out of here. I go talk to Mama.
So you two are sisters, huh? It makes sense and all, but boy, is it ever surprising.
The only people who know about the cloning are members of Abyss. To others, Mizuki Kurunushi and Mizuki Date are just sisters. You're...
Mamoru.
What? Who are you guys? You know me?
Weren't you Tokiko's secretary and bodyguard?
Yeah, I was. And then this happened and I got fired. The Subversive Activities Prevention Act shut my eyes down for good. Which gives me more time for day drinking.
The information Ruki got in his investigation has already been transmitted. We know about Mamoru, what he was doing and where. I think you've had enough.
Shut up. You don't get to say if I'm drunk enough or not. I'm a heavyweight. Leave me alone.
You're a lightweight emotionally.
What? What did you say?
Hey, Mamoru, honey.
Maybe you're right. My heart can't take it. I drink so I don't have to face reality sober. I saw the president's body. That image is burned into my mind. I can't unsee it. How pathetic is that?
It's okay, Mamoru. Everyone has a weakness. I think humans are one of the weakest animals. We aren't covered in thick fur. We don't have hides. We can't take heat. We can't take cold. Even the littlest tree branch can scratch us and make us bleed. Really, we're the only animals like that. How did we even make it this far as a species? I think it's because we're weak. Our weakness forced us to work together. We made tools, hunted, and fought in packs. That's how we survived. If humans were strong independently, things would have been different. We might not have made it. We could have gone extinct like Neanderthals. So you're saying our weakness is central to who we are? Our weaknesses mean that we have to support each other and put aside our differences. Yeah. That's why I'll never tolerate people who oppress others. Humanity is rooted in weakness. To deny that is like denying humanity as a whole. But the sad thing is, there are so many people who do. And it ends up hurting others. LGBTQ+ people, people with disabilities, people persecuted because of their race or religion.
Hell yeah, Mizuki.
If I had wings, I'd fly around the whole world, give all those people a hug and tell them it's gonna be okay. And then grab my iron pipe and beat the crap out of those bastards who tormented them. I'll defend and protect minorities everywhere. I'm not gonna let any kind of backwards thinking, macho, prejudicial bullshit slide.
I love it. Let me give you 8 million yen.
Mom, more boobs.
Yeah, more boobs.
No, I meant to say more boobs.
He seems to be getting extremely emotional.
Not that you could tell by the way he looks.
I want a drink.
You're already drinking a cream soda.
No, not this drink.
No alcohol for you. You're only 18.
I'm good then, right? I'm 24.
Nope. I know you came here on your motorbike. Have some Alfrey instead.
Any info?
You solved the case already, but you're still hungry for more, Well, I do have some very valuable information. 6 years ago, on February 15th, Uru contacted So Sajima, the former politician. Why do you suppose he did that? Because So was his father. An illegitimate love child. She took the baby to Iowan and committed suicide.
Oh.
Wait, let me read that again.
Well.
Oh, shit. You shouldn't have 6 years ago, or contract in the form of he supposed did that. So was his father. Okay.
It's just a rumor. There's no proof. But that would explain a lot, wouldn't it? I'm guessing Uru wanted to meet him. The man who threw him and his mother away like garbage. That was where his tragedy began, after all. If So hadn't neglected them, Uru never would have been given up for adoption.
So where's So now?
I don't know. He's not at his manor. He disappeared about 2 weeks ago. Maybe he fled the country.
Fled the country? Why?
He's a cunning old man. I'm sure he sensed something coming. He must have thought the authorities would eventually connect him to terror. So, he decided to leave before it was too late.
Have you heard from Boss?
Boss as in your boss? I don't know. I haven't heard anything.
Boss left us a present somewhere, but we don't know where it is. She said something about asking our friends.
I see. Then why don't I ask the mighty Milky Balls?
Yeah! Good idea.
Okay then. Milky white orbs of power. Who among their friends and acquaintances has the biggest you-know-what? That is, Lynn, of course.
Who cares? That's what I thought.
Mom was no help.
We'll put that aside for now.
Can we put it aside forever?
Okay, time to get serious now. Oh, Balls, the great and powerful, please find something for me. Where is the present that Boss has hidden?
Go to Nyes. The hidden secret can be found there.
So, how about it?
Easy.
Go to Nye's. The secret is there?
That has nothing to do with Boss's task. I am sure Mama is only stringing together random thoughts.
But... Mama, we're gonna get going.
Already? I wanted to talk more about Leon's you-know-what.
We'll save that for some other time.
Oh, sure thing. Come back again whenever. I'll be waiting.
Thanks, Mama. To the garden. We're probably gonna end up going to Nye's, aren't we? I imagine we would not go there if Mama divines that we're supposed to. This guy.
Mr. Chieda, nice to see you.
Oh, Mizuki Kuranushi.
Please don't call me that. I'm supposed to be called Big Sis.
It would be a little strange to call you that.
Do you remember me too?
Of course I do. You were only 3 when the Okiura family took you in. I never thought that girl was really you. Both of you have grown so much. You two used to cry and cry. Now you're both police officers. I'm proud that you've grown up to be such good people.
Why are you here?
Yeah. I wonder.
I have no idea.
I kind of just wanted to be here.
Kind of just wanted to.
Screw it. This is my last chance. I want some more screen time.
Alright, that's good.
What are you talking about?
Mom! Mom, are you watching? Look at me!
Maybe she's contracted TC Purge.
We should let the authorities know.
Let's ask first about Kizuna and Leon.
Please, don't ask me about that. I've already told Kizuna everything.
I guess he doesn't want to talk about their relationship. Guess not.
When we were young.
You were both bundles of energy, I'll tell you that much. You ripped the swing right off its chains. And Mizuki, you tore the pipes off the jungle gym and played cat's cradle with them. Whenever you did something bad, myself and the other staff scolded you. You would both cry and literally run through walls. I'm sure you can still see the damage in some of them, but whatever you did, no one was upset with you. After you cried, you would both have such bright smiles, it made everyone else smile too.
Sounds like us.
Yes, I remember them well. Your smiles haven't changed a bit.
So the person who leaked the story of Horadori Institute was...
Yes, that was me. I didn't have proof, but I suspected that they were doing morally questionable research there. And that you two were subject to it. I wasn't ignoring the signs. I only noticed it a few years after you two came here. And I acted on it right away. I went straight to the police. They told me they couldn't do anything without proof. So I leaked the information to the press, which led to the Institute being closed. I did it for the two of you.
But didn't you help it reopen? I'm having trouble following your logic.
Yes, that. I spoke to your cohort, Ryuki, about this. Human experimentation is intolerable, but the other research being done at Horadori Institute was extremely valuable and had a bright future. There were many hardworking people there that had nothing to do with what was happening behind the scenes. And at that point, the two of you were no longer affiliated with Horadori Institute. Which is why I provided the money for the reopening. I did it so I could keep an eye on them and prevent them from continuing their illicit research.
Yeah, I guess that's what it seems like, yeah. What research?
You don't know? It's called Purge. DNA treatment.
This is not the same as TC Purge, of course. TC Purge was a virus that was created using Purge technology.
Even now, I don't think financing Horadori Institute was a mistake. They were able to create the technology for Purge. That technology can save countless lives, including yours.
What?
Last year, we developed a revolutionary genome editing method we call Purge. With this, genetic diseases that were previously too difficult to treat, for example, severe congenital heart diseases, are now curable.
Baby, that's great news! Your illness can be cured! Oh, good. What is it? Well,
She's just like, I was ready to die.
it's just so much to process. I'm happy for you, BB. Yeah. Mr. Chieda, thank you.
Such a complex story Caesar Purge was created using Purge technology. If Richie didn't invest in Horodori Institute, it would never have happened. At the same time, Mizuki Kuranushi's heart condition wouldn't have been treated. Technology itself is neither good nor evil. It's dependent on the person who uses it. Guess I can comment on moral issues every now and then. Have you heard from Boss?
Your adoptive mother. She gave me a message. Male is 5.4.
5.4. Male is 5.4.
Mr. Chieda, we're going to get going now.
Come back again soon. And please, continue to keep an eye on Kizuna.
We will. Yeah, of course.
Denies.
It's still bothering me. I know what you're thinking. What Mama said, right?
Go to Nyes. The hidden secret can be found there.
But what's the last secret?
I mean, we're probably gonna go down to that area, right?
I guess the only thing left is Tokiko. Why did she kill herself? Why did she order Amame to do those things? Taking Jin's left half to the stadium. And taking her own body to the president's office, too. Yeah. We have no idea. Why did Tokiko do all that?
It is Tokiko's hologram.
I don't know if you remember, but we were kidnapped from here and the police never found anything out. Oh yeah, I vaguely remember.
This was among the data that was sent to me by Tama.
Welcome. I apologize, but I am currently unavailable. If you do not mind, if it's no trouble, would you guide me to Moksha?
No.
What?
I will tell you a number. It is a crucial figure that can create a scene in this false world. It is called the nil number. Are you prepared? Please take note of it.
Yeah, I'm ready. What is it? 5, 5, 0, 3, 8, 3. 5, 5, 0, 3, 8, 3. 5, 5.
And now,
Settle.
I will look forward to the day we meet again. But I am not talking about them, of course. Ryuki? No. Not Ryuki either.
Not Ryuki either.
But you. The one listening to me now. Yes, the Freyer. You. Now.
Okay. Five, 5, 0, 3, 8, 3.
The stadium? What are we doing here? What? You mean you don't get it, BB? Boss's present is probably here. Why do you think that? Remember what Iris said?
I know. It's a long epilogue.
Vertical is male multiplied by female.
Now, insert the numbers that Mr. Chieda and Ota gave us.
Male is 5.4.
Female is 6.6.
Oh, thank God the game is just gonna give us the answers. I don't have to think anymore.
5.4 times 6.607 equals 35.6778.
That's the vertical coordinate. The horizontal.
Horizontal is darkness multiplied by light.
Darkness is 5.479.
Light is 25.5.
5.479 times 25.5 equals 139.7145.
Okay, those numbers, 35.6778 and 139.7145. Don't they sound familiar? Oh, yeah.
North 35.6778, east 139.7145.
I see.
The vertical and horizontal were referring to coordinates, which is here. The present must be here somewhere in the stadium.
What could possibly be the
But-
present? A new bike, because we blew up our other one. What?
Robo-G.
He's coming. He's making his way downtown.
It looks pretty big.
It's gonna be, you know what, how I totally expect this game to end. The box opens up with a bunch of confetti and stuff, and it's fucking Iris. And then she does the song, and then the other characters come down from the stadium, and they all do the song to end the game as the credits roll. It's like just stupid enough for like for the way this game just ends.
It is somewhat unnerving.
Not something that would make a kid cheer with joy. Anyway.
Why don't you open it?
Okay.
No, you should use X-ray vision before you open it, just to make sure it's safe.
It's scary.
It's fine. It will not explode.
Are you sure? This is Boss we're talking about.
Well, I suppose I can't be sure.
I know. X-ray.
Yeah.
Ah!
Is it what I said? What? Huh?
Took you long enough. I was suffocating in there.
Ryuki.
Ryuki?
Ryuki!
And I'm here too.
Tama.
Your body. You're healed?
I'm perfectly fine.
Not perfect. His wounds still haven't healed.
But I feel no pain at all.
Game didn't have the balls to kill Ryuki.
Because I've got you hopped up on painkillers.
You need to go back to the hospital.
It's fine.
It's not fine.
I had to do it. Boss gave me a call.
Hey Ryuki, I hear you can walk now. I have a favor to ask you. I want to set up a little surprise for those two. And if you say no, I'm demoting you. Good luck.
So, yeah.
How mean. She's the devil. But I'm glad you're okay, Ryuki. You seem to be doing well.
Yes. Congratulations, Ryuki.
Thank you.
I'm sorry we made you worry.
You two are like a married couple.
Well,
You can't be serious.
All right, everyone, listen up.
Oh, it's happening. It feels like it's happening.
Here we go.
I'm so I'm like I'm so right about like the story beats to how this game wanted to wrap up. Starting from the high action moment where people came in and everything. I fucking started calling this I was just like, this is how it's gonna do it. She's gonna start singing.
Let's celebrate Ryuki's full recovery.
It's not a full recovery.
Anyway, we have
Yeah, let's go, everyone.
Start the music.
Woo! Ah. Oh, the video's a little compressed. Why is the video so compressed? Jesus. Credits video. What did they do? Why is it like this? Why does it look so bad? Yes, they're singing too. Perfect. This is exactly what I expected. Except for the video being so compressed for some reason. Like, it's not only video, it's the audio too. Like, if you're thinking that's like just from my end, no, I'm seeing this video, like the video is bad quality. I have no idea why it's like this. Oh, second verse.
Oh look, here comes my mermaid girl. Relax, look cool, and give my knife a twirl.
Hey, I saw a kappa that I really wanna catch.
I don't think that anyone's gonna bring a net. Nice idea, I've got cucumbers. Why are we kappa hunt newcomers?
Oh, my Prince Charming, where can I find you? How do I remind you of extreme cheer?
But dreams aren't just for dreamers. I'll be your healer. Worlds apart, I come for you, love. Take the glass slipper, be my princess.
This may be the final move. Checkmate my heart.
Maybe, just maybe.
Maybe, just maybe?
Maybe, just maybe.
Maybe, not maybe.
Yeah, I don't mean to harp on it, but that's really, I mean, it's such a minor thing, but it's so weird just how compressed the video is, and both visual and audio quality. Like, Jesus, look how pixely it is right now. Why did they do it like this? Why did they compress the video and just make it like it just doesn't make any sense to me. I just, it's a baffling decision was made. It's supposed to be the credits. It's like it's the final thing, and like the audio, like, I mean, it's a goofy song, but like it sounded like shit because of it. What was going on there? All right, Kizanu's song and Amame's song have been unlocked. Oh, fuck yeah. Unlocked eyeballs function. Wait time for question is now 0 seconds. Wait time. Oh. So you can just answer whatever to try to grow. I guess that makes it easy. In picture book, play with eyeballs that you met in the past function. Give answers to the questions from now on too. Okay. Thanks, game. So I could just go to bonus here. Oh, what is this one? I mean, what's gonna... Okay. It's
and gum on my way to the station. The crowd squeezes out my frustration, and now I'm taking heat in the classroom. Oh well, I'll eat some donuts in the bathroom. Now I hear my friend got herself a boyfriend. They're going out for barbecue on the weekend. I see all of their smiles in the pics online. Wait, why is that making me cry? Oh, my Prince Charming, where can I find you? How do I remind you of the dream we share? The dream lonely girls across the world, let's wake up and fight. Worlds apart with beating hearts, unite the light through the night. If the boys want to reach us, they'll have to keep up. Without you, I am lonely. I need to be home.
don't need to see that.
And gum on my way to the station. The crowd squeezes out my frustration, and now I'm taking heat in the classroom. Oh well, I'll eat some donuts in the bathroom.
It's every character in here.
I hear my friend got herself a boyfriend. They're going out for barbecue on the weekend.
Show me too.
Is there anything else other than this? I mean, well, obviously there's all the... Oh, it's just, yeah, gonna be this.
A call from you. Satellites circle and fade from view. My voice wavers and my words fade.
When I'm done, go back, load into the game. Okay. Will do.
In the dark, the shadows settle in. The alarm, I cannot see a thing. Rejoice when I love you are renewed. Truly knowing that I was your keep. Things that come me. Little as a flash of and I'll sing. In the dark, the shadows settle in.
I've had enough of that. I've had enough of that. Alright, what else could there possibly be in here?
This is information overload. My brains are gonna flow out of my.
In that save, do I have the achievement for resolution end? It would still be here, right? I mean, it's sending me back quite a distance, but... Yes, I do. Scared me for a second. Go back to Ryuki chapter 1. Ryuki chapter 1. Ryuki chapter 1 after Somnium. Here? Do I just click into it? Is there a certain point I'm looking for? The hell? What the hell am I being led to? Is this just gonna be an interesting thing to look at or something? Or is this an actual thing? Nerum.
Welcome. I am the president of the Japanese Nizatlaws branch, Tokiko Shigure.
I apologize for visiting so late at night. I'm from the Metropolitan Police Department.
Mr. Ryuki, is it? Mamoru, my secretary, has already informed me. I hear you've come to ask about Jin Furue's murder.
This is the president's office on the top floor, the building containing the Japanese branch of Nizatlaws, commonly known as Nize. When I synced with Chikara earlier, Tom and I saw something in his Somnium. Someone who looked like they were Nize was making the Bats 490 video. And that's why we ended up here. We came to the president's office to talk to the top level of Nize. Pose.
What is going on here?
Maybe she's not thinking about anything at all.
Her mind is completely blank?
Maybe she reached a state of selflessness.
Reminder for context, this is the past. Yes. How did you end up here?
I had a very hard time finding the place. After all, Nize is a secret organization hidden from the public.
That's a good thing Boss just happened to know someone who knew this location. Otherwise, we would have been out of luck.
Even after I got inside the building, it wasn't easy. The guards, the security gates. If I hadn't met Mamoru at the entrance, I probably wouldn't even have made it to this office.
I know about Abyss, and I know it's trustworthy. That's why I let you through to talk to the president.
About Bats 490.
Considering the fact that you are here, I assume it would be pointless to hide it. Indeed, I had my subordinates create that video. Bats 490 was an ARG, just a game. But there was a high-level encryption hiding a message within. We have been seeking high IQ individuals with the capability to decode it. The purpose was to recruit them into NICE.
So this QR video was made for the same reason?
I am aware of that video. I saw it on the news. However, it's completely unrelated to NICE. I assume someone made it with the intent to imitate Bats 490.
What do you think, Tama?
Hard to say I'm that alone.
I'm just like, I'm weird. I'm like, weird. I'm waiting. I'm like, what is it? Am I supposed to, is something obvious gonna happen? Am I supposed to pick something up? Am I gonna miss something? I'm very curious. About Chikara.
Do you mean the man from Horadori Institute of Genetics?
So you do know him. I'm actually here because of a tip I got from him.
Chikara is under arrest?
No, he was just released earlier. We didn't have enough evidence to keep him detained.
I see.
About your relationship with Chikara.
Chikara is a former member of NICE, though this was over 20 years ago. When he left us, he became an avid believer in the Order of Percent.
Order of Percent?
It's an organization that split off from NICE. You could say they are a sect. The Order of Percent is a religious sect.
Excuse me, we gotta sit through it all.
We are an ideological society.
I don't want to miss anything.
Despite our common roots, we are heading in completely different directions.
Then how did Chikara know that NICE created Bats 490?
I wouldn't know about that. Perhaps he asked an acquaintance from NICE.
What were we doing around 6 a.m. on the 9th?
Judging by the way you asked that, I assume that's Jin's estimated time of death?
Well, yes.
I was in Okinawa from the night of the 8th. I had a seminar to attend on the 9th and 10th. I returned to Tokyo late last night.
I checked the logs for hotels and airports, for smartphone access points, and the security footage for each location.
It even feels weird, like, playing as Ryuki. It feels like so long ago when we were last playing as Ryuki.
It's true that Tokiko was in Okinawa from the 8th to the 10th.
So she has an alibi.
As long as you presume Jin's body wasn't brought back with her from Okinawa.
Anyway, I was surprised. I had heard of NICE, the secret organization, but I thought it was just an urban legend. I can't believe it actually exists.
Yes, there has been all sorts of gossip about us. Some claim we're a secret society of Satanists, or that we have something to do with a sequence of binary code that came from space. But that's all nonsense. Made-up stories that become more and more embellished as they were passed on. Rumors are quite a terrifying thing. NICE is a perfectly legitimate ideological society. Our headquarters are located in New York, with many branches in cities throughout the world. This is one such branch.
NICE is an ideological society?
This is a common misconception, but NICE is not a religious organization. We are a group of like-minded individuals who act together based on a certain understanding of the universe.
And that is?
The simulation theory. Have you heard of it?
That the world is an artificial simulation of reality created by someone or something. That's the theory.
You're saying everything in this world we're living in isn't real?
Yes. It's a false world constructed with specific rules by a program. And if it is made by a program, there must by necessity be imperfections, edges, or seams.
I'm so on edge about what's gonna happen. I'm so curious as what the hell is why, because the game, unless I missed something, didn't tell me that there's something here. Once you finish the game, it's not like it says, hey, there's something to see here.
To find these seams, or to create them, is our objective.
Unless again I missed something.
Why would you do that?
If you tear at the seams of a cloth, it will unravel, and a hole will be created.
It's just gonna be some weird thing happening.
Thusly, we will tear at the seams
I'm trying to guess, so I'm racking my brain massively.
And its people are emancipated. That is our ultimate goal.
This old hack has completely lost it.
How will you tear the seams of the world?
The intersection between the warp and weft. That's where the seam can occur.
I don't understand.
You will someday. It is a prophecy. It will be fulfilled eventually.
What is that?
It's a hand sign we use. It's meant to resemble the sign behind me.
Can you show me that hand sign again? Can you show me that hand sign again? Oh no, is this a thing? It wasn't like this before, was it? Oh, is this... I really thought... I really thought I was on to something. I was like, oh, it's a thing. I was gonna click it. You could I would have honestly clicked it like 100 times if you didn't say anything.
That's the non-upal X.
Holy.
The symbol of Nyes.
Oh boy.
Non-upal means consisting of 9. You know how there's single, double, triple? Non-upal is the 9th.
So non-upal X means 9 X's?
Seems so.
Did you know that Nyes is derived from 9-Xed lozenge? Lozenge referring to a diamond shape. In other words, Nyes means the 9 X's of the diamond.
Oh man, I really make myself laugh.
By the way, would you mind if I asked you a question?
What is it?
Are you perhaps a Freyer?
Freyer?
Frey. Thought I heard that somewhere before.
I am asking the person within you.
What?
I will ask you one more time. Are you a Freyer?
You're asking me? Yes.
Hey, Ryuki.
As I thought. Then you've realized this world is fictional. Am I correct?
Yes.
Ryuki, what's gotten into you?
Then please tell me the nil number.
Oh.
If you truly are a Freyer, you should know it.
5. Oh, it was 500338. Ah. Was it this number? Am I know I'm close. Is this it? Is it 5? See, I totally 550383. Oh, I was so close. Yeah, that actually looks right. Okay. So, damn. Okay, so when the 550383 thing popped up, no, I'm pretty sure that's it. That I'm like, now that you write it down. So this popped up, and I was like, oh, what am I gonna have to use that for? And then the dance scene happened. Completely forgot that this was a thing that it gave me. Now I'm really curious what happens when I put this in. Oh! Oh! I'm a Freyer. Get this off my screen. I forgot it. I vaguely remember. I mean, I remember that she asked those questions and then asked me to input the number, but like, God, it was so long ago. What the hell is happening? Nightmare. I'm a Freyer, baby. No, he's T-posing. Oh, God.
What?
Oh, no, this is creepy. I don't like this. He's without a face.
Tama!
I don't want to be here anymore. AI function offline. Self-repair program activated. I'll go to my menu here really quick. Oh, I can't go into Tama's. Let's take a quick look at that flowchart going on here. Oh! Oh! I'm off the charts, baby. Spike Chunsoft engine? Oh man, we are beyond the fifth wall. Yeah, this is only a little creepy. What's going on?
Surprised. I didn't die. Let me show you the real world. I am the space.
Uh-oh. Don't disappear. No! This is like exactly the type of thing like
Tokiko said find me.
young me would just actually have nightmares about.
Where could she be?
See here. Oh, I'm just walking through his body. Oh, I'm just walking through everything. Oh, see, I don't like this. Ooh, this is creepy as hell. Where is she? Is she beyond the walls? Oh god, I found her, I think. Ah! Run faster, Ryuki. I don't want to be here anymore. I just don't want a jump scare. Can I just... I'm gonna... I'm honestly begging for the game to just not do a jump scare at me. That's... I mean, it's not much to ask for, okay? This is not much to ask for.
This is the true world. Do you understand?
No, I don't understand anything. Is this a hallucination?
Is it because you cannot comprehend it logically? But you have already transcended the logic of causality. How did you know about the nil number? My hologram only discusses that fact 6 years into the future. And it is not Ryuki who will be told. The two Mizukis. We will tell them the nil number. But for some reason, you already knew. Why is that? Can you explain? This is a logical paradox. This is an enormous seam in the structure of this world. It has been rent, and the reality beneath has been exposed. Do you recall what I told you? If you tear at the seams of a cloth, it will unravel, and a hole will be created. This is the result. We are in that hole now, in an empty space, torn into the false world itself.
Why did you commit suicide? Okay. Why'd you order Amame to move the corpse? Good answer. Why was the nil number shared at that time?
You asked me 3 questions.
And you gave me 0 answers.
All of them have the same answer. In order to experience this moment now, we did this. Although I suppose it is more accurate to say what we are about to experience. The intersection between the warp and weft. That's where the seam can occur. Everything happened to make this happen, and what is about to happen. The reality is, this world will eventually collapse. I have reached moksha, thanks to you. Further explanation is unnecessary. I will not allow you to call this charity, but I will grant you one of two options. Ryuki is about to return to the original world. When that happens, you can share this information with him, or not share this information with him. Which do you choose? I leave that decision to you.
Share the information with Ryuki. That seems... I think out of extreme interest, I think I gotta pick share.
I see. Ryuki will be returned to the original world. With the knowledge of these past few days, and what will happen 6 years from now.
The knowledge of these past few days, what will happen 6 years from now? Ryuki will return to the original with the knowledge of these past few days and what will happen 6 years from now.
As a result, history will change. Not even I know if this will bring you true happiness, but I will respect your decision. Be seeing you. Until we meet again. Goodbye, Freyr.
Goodbye. What? She just ghosted. He's like, I'm still here.
Ryuki, are you okay?
No.
What about Tokiko?
I have no idea. I was out cold.
Mamoru, where's Tokiko?
Huh. She was just here earlier.
I explained to Tama how I met Tokiko outside the president's office. So Tama is...
Are you stupid or something? It's just one of your typical episodes.
Episodes?
Yeah, your hallucinations? I think you need to get some sleep.
Yeah, I just gotta sleep it off. It's fine. No worries. All this happened more or less.
It's cold.
Mr. Date.
About the HB case.
What, is the cold getting to your brain or something? You solved the HB case 6 years ago. You found Terror, Uro Somizuki, in the basement of Horodori Institute. I bet he's in his holding cell right now, cursing your name. The case is still in the courts, but there's no doubt he's gonna get hit hard with the sentencing. No one but him knows the whole story, but he definitely cut Jin and Chikara in half.
About Tokiko?
Huh? Why are you asking about Tokiko? She disappeared 6 years ago. She's been missing.
So what are you doing here?
I'm here to investigate a case.
Also, I hate to be, break up the, but technically speaking, There might be Tama outfits we didn't get to see. This is very important to me.
I thought Abyss was a secret organization. I have a nice face, but this is embarrassing. This is stealing. Makes me want to decide between cooperation. Makes me feel like I'm going to forget. There will never come. Is this a chastity? Is this a chastity belt? No. There will never come. I feel like I have a special power. I'm sexy whether I'm big or small. This typo is cute, but I'm sexy.
Wonderful.
A case?
Guess I've got to tell you everything now. 6 years ago, you solved the HB case and got promoted. Now you're second in command at Abyss. You're always at your desk now, so you don't really know what it's like out there anymore. Anyway, I'm gonna get going now. See ya.
Oh, it's you, Mr. Ryuki.
Komeiji!
Long time no see, Ryuki.
Shoma.
Why are you here?
I was just on a walk with Dad. It feels good walking in snow, you know? Oh, don't worry about my body. I can't really put it into words, but I think I've come to accept it. It's not like a disease or something, and it doesn't cause me any pain. Plus, I don't think I've completely stopped aging. And maybe I'll live to be 600 years old.
If you really think hard about it, it is pretty crazy.
It's pretty crazy without thinking hard about it.
Sorry, I'm playing it with my offhand right here. You're live.
What do you mean? I'm not a ghost. See? My legs are right here.
Well, they are short.
To think, my only son insulting me like this. You should consider yourself lucky I don't have a short temper.
Komeiji, you exist in this world?
That's an odd way of phrasing it. Though, it's true I was removed from the world outside. Because 6 years ago you opened the freezer at Brahmin, Mr. Ryuki. I got sent to prison for illegally disposing of a dead body. But I finished my sentence long ago. Now I work at a tofu factory, and I still do my comedy act on the side. Boy, now that I look back on it, what was I thinking? The alcohol's no excuse. I caused so much trouble for Shoma and Amame. I'm actually glad you arrested me back then. If I was never caught, things might have turned out worse. I can only thank you. Now we're gonna excuse ourselves.
Bye, Ryuki.
Dad! Shoma! Darn. It was a step too late. I was gonna ask what they wanted to eat for dinner.
Mame. And again.
I didn't think I would meet my savior here. Today is going to be a good day.
Mame.
Huh? What is it? You look like you've seen a ghost.
More like I've seen a killer.
Are you talking about Amame? Well, she did slice it right down the middle. The lobster we got at the store.
Because you asked me to, Genny.
Ryuki, in this timeline, Amame didn't kill anyone. As you saw earlier, Komeiji is alive and well. There is no reason for Amame to kill Terror. Not to mention Terra himself, Urusa Mizuki, has been in prison for the last 6 years.
Yeah, but to be fair, the first like 30 minutes was redoing. It was reading like entries in the journal thing, and then like redoing the somnium for the eyeballs.
Well,
I
just
would
to
say.
get this out there, I don't completely believe in this other timeline thing you're talking about. I'm just humoring you.
Thank you for humoring me, Tama. Savior.
Are you serious? I'm talking about 6 years ago. You covered up what I did with Jin's left half. Not too long after we moved the body to the freezer, you found it there. Mame and I didn't even get a slap on the wrist.
Right, Komeiji was the only one convicted of disposing of the corpse. He never mentioned Mame's name during the trial.
Well, we're gonna get going. Ryuki, come by the restaurant soon.
I'll be waiting at Brahmin, too. Bye for now!
I'm just curious to see, like, everyone's happy and in a better place. But I'm curious if there's someone who's in worse shape.
Ryuki.
Like, part of me thinks that they're like, how would Mizuki's whole thing go down if this is the ending, or this is the results? Because the whole.
Huh?
Why are you so shocked, Ryuki? Did Kizzy's beauty startle you?
Your legs.
My legs?
This is almost like this is kind of like close to like, what is it? I keep wanting to say Nightmare Before Christmas. No, Christmas Carol. With Mr. Scrooge, and like it's like I'm the ghost of Christmas past or Christmas future or something has taken me into a different timeline where I'm like, where I solved the case, and now everyone is happier, and Kizzy's legs work, and a bunch of people aren't dead. And then I'm just waiting for like the one thing to reveal that's bad. Like I said, something Mizuki related, I feel, because she has not shown up yet.
Hey, why are you looking at Kizzy's legs? Don't get any ideas, man.
No, that's not it.
That's my guess right now.
If what you said is true, Ryuki, 6 years ago, on February 15th, an explosion destroyed the cathedral. But in this timeline, that obviously never happened.
Kizuna is standing. Why are you here?
Why? Well, this place is special for me and Kizzy.
So we went on a date.
A date, huh? You two seem happy.
Hell yeah.
I am very thankful.
By the way, Ryuki, I saw Mizuki in courts earlier. I think they're looking for you.
For me?
They had a message for you. They wanted you to meet them somewhere.
Where?
It's nearby.
Yes, the stadium.
Are they going to be in a Christmas or a birthday gift box? A present box? I don't know what it's called. Christmas, and it's February 15th. Aiba?
Huh? What about Aiba?
I am right here, in Mizuki's left eye socket.
Once I decided to join Abyss, I got my left eye removed.
And I was installed there.
So Mr. Date doesn't have you?
I go back sometimes.
Like having two lovers.
Please do not make it weird.
You're just that popular.
Yeah, you have a way of attracting all the weirdos.
Who you calling a weirdo?
Heard you were looking for me?
Oh, yes. We wanted to ask you something. Does seeing the stadium evoke any emotions?
Like what?
I feel like we fought together here. Today, on February 15th. I think you were there too, Ryuki. So I thought you might know something.
Hey, Hey, Tama. Is it really okay to leave things like this?
What do you mean? Komeiji is alive, Kizuna still has her legs, Mommy didn't kill anyone, and she's living her best life. Isn't this the ultimate happy ending?
Yeah, that's all true, but...
The boundary that divides the real and unreal is ambiguous. It's all like a butterfly dream. Perhaps you are that butterfly, fluttering as the wind carries you through the air.
Bye. What? Third class cabin has been unlocked in bonus. Third class cabin? You're right. You're right. She succeeded in her ultimate goal. What is this third class cabin? How the hell do I have... I bought almost everything. I guess there's gonna be outfits if I... But like, Jesus, I have so many of these eyeballs.
Good choice.
What is the third class cabin? Do I want to see what this is? A loud noise startled Aiba awake, and her eyes snapped open.
What the?
As they adjusted to the light, she realized that she didn't recognize her surroundings.
Ow.
Wait, I already recognize this. I already recognize this. With a crack, Aiba's head connected with something metal. She rolled over and threw out her hand to steady herself, but she found herself groping at empty air.
What? Whoa!
Her balance lost, and her still fuzzy mind struggling to understand what was going on, Aiba tumbled down to the cold, gray floor.
Ouch! God damn it! What the hell?
She looked above her with an angry scowl. She finally understood where she fell from.
A bed?
A 3-bed bunk bed. She fell from the top bunk.
I fell pretty far. That really hurt.
Her shoulders, knees, and back were in pain, but her head got the worst of it.
Damn. My eyesight's kind of blurry. Must have hit my head. No, wait. That's not it.
There's a vibration coming from the floor. The whole room was shaking.
An earthquake? But it's shaking too fast for that.
Aiba didn't know what could be causing it.
Anyway.
Aiba brushed her body off and stood. She slowly looked around. Oh my god, the fucking... Just even seeing just the picture of the boat and then that thing above it with the triangles, the red and the blue, immediately just like warps my whole fucking body back. I like immediately get taken back. And she whispered,
Where am I?
what is this though? Like, why are we doing this? Aiba stood in a room so unfamiliar to her, it nearly made her forget the pain in her body. Eventually. The shaking subsided.
Wait, it stopped?
A strange silence started to fill the room. In the distance, the sound of metal.
What's that sound?
Aiba looked around the room. An antique stove. A 3-bed bunk bed with thin mattresses. There was another set of beds on the other side of the room. On the wall was a slightly rusted iron door. It stood as firm and cold as a stone monument.
That's...
First thing that caught her attention was the writing. There was a number written on the door with bright red paint. 5.
5?
5.
What's this 5 mean?
5. She stared at the number and slowly approached. She tried shaking the L-shaped handle on the door.
It won't open.
Pushing and pulling did nothing. Beside the door was a device that appeared to be some kind of card reader.
What's this? Is this keeping the door shut?
I have a closer... What? I'm just... Why? Just why is this a thing? I have a closed her right hand and pounded on the metal door.
Hey! Hello? Is anyone there? Open the door!
No response. She lifted her left hand, and at that moment she noticed something peculiar.
Huh? What the hell is this?
She couldn't keep the question inside. On her left wrist was a bracelet, totally alien to her. A digital number was displayed in the center.
A watch? It doesn't look like one.
It couldn't be, of course. There was only one number displayed.
5. That's the same as the door.
Not that she knew what that meant. I was confused, but decided her first course of action should be to take the bracelet off. She turned her wrist as if taking off a watch.
How do I take this off?
There were no clasps on either side of the bracelet. She turned her wrist the other way. She noticed protrusions coming out of each side of the display.
Maybe pushing something on this will work?
She pressed it, but nothing happened. The digital face did not change at all.
Nothing. Damn. I guess I'll have to force it off.
Iva tried to remove the bracelet by force, but...
No good. This stupid thing won't come off.
I mean, if anything, again, maybe I deserve a big credit, but also credit for that opening scene, like just how immediately, just the scene of the opening shot, and I was like, oh, I recognize that, like, and geez, obviously would have been like so long ago that I, experienced this for the first time. No good. The stupid thing won't come off. The metal bracelet was tight around her wrist.
What the hell is the deal with this thing?
She let out a frustrated scream. The situation made no sense to her. Her head felt like it was going to explode.
Where am I? And why the hell am I here?
Yeah, I didn't even read third class. Like, it didn't come to me when I just read third class cabin. I just was not thinking about that at all. And why the hell am I here?
Why?
Also, how deep is this gonna go?
What the hell happened
Am I actually gonna do the opening room puzzle?
My head.
Ugh, my head. A sharp pain in her head caused her to lift her vision.
Oh.
She discovered a window opposite to the door.
This is...
It was similar in style to those found on ships.
Hold on. Am I on a ship?
You know what would be, like, actually very funny? Is if... I mean, I wouldn't believe this game to do it, but, like, pulled, basically... for lack of a better way to describe it, a Pokemon Gold and Silver, where they basically the second half of the game was they put Kanto in the whole game once you beat the main game. If, like, in this, they just put the whole game of 999 into fucking, like, the whole game in Somnium Files, nirvanA Initiative. She slowly walked up to the window. Outside was pitch darkness.
I can't see anything.
Oh god, Ota would be the ninth man. Definitely. I don't want to repeat it because I don't want to potentially... Because here's the thing. This would be... Someone's watching this on YouTube and they don't know what happens in 999. So then I just spoil stuff. So I will refrain from reciting, but like I don't want to hear it. I can't see anything.
If only it wasn't so dark outside.
She squinted into the dark. In the next moment,
Huh? What the? You gotta be kidding me! What the hell is going on here?
the window shattered. Water started pouring into the room.
What the hell? God damn it!
Iva shouted and turned around. She charged to the door.
Hey! Anyone? Is anyone there? Come on, if you're there, say something!
No answer. The water was rising quickly. It sloshed around her knees.
It's not stopping. Not good. Not good at all. I need to find a way out. And fast.
Iva wiped sweat from her brow and looked around the room. Yeah. 6 minutes, 1 person, 5 door. No, I could feel it just being mirrored like the same way. And now even like this music. 6 minutes, 1 person, 5 door. Upon waking up, Iva realized she's on the strange ship, solved the mystery's escape from the third-class cabin. Bump, 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 bump. Oh, we are so blue briefcase. Okay, now this is gonna be the part that I don't 100%. I don't remember like the order to solve things here. Corkboard, there's a note on it.
The note on the bulletin board.
I mean, I remember the triangles. The red and blue triangles on the note. Below is a right-facing arrow pointing to something red, something blue. There's a picture frame on the shelf. An old picture frame. There's a picture of a ship on it. There's screws keeping the back on. Great. Items obtained can be checked from the clue list. Clue list? Can I rotate it? No. Okay. Oh, there is time, though. I am being timed. I'm being timed, guys. Briefcase. That's going to be the number thing. Blue and red. Briefcase. Mirror? Small red key. Is this for opening something red?
I should probably hold on to this key.
Iva tries to leave, but something stops her. The person in the mirror was not herself.
What's up with my face?
She whispered to herself.
I look like a zombie.
What happened?
Man, what the hell happened to me? How did I end up here? I was solving a case. I synced, and...
At that moment, a memory came back. It was the last memory before Iva woke up in the room. Oh, it's even gonna do the abduction. She got home a little past 12. Iva ran up the stairs to open the door to her room. Room 201. It is very funny how earlier and even earlier, like earlier in the series and earlier just tonight, I was like talking about replaying the Zero Escape series. This is very it's just very funny to me. Iva's room, a modest studio apartment, one that 63,000 yen in rent could buy. She first moved to the studio when she started college. It had been 3 years and 7 months since then.
I'm back. Not like anyone will respond.
As she entered the room, she pressed a switch on the wall. The ceiling lights flickered and emitted a dull white light.
Man, work was rough today.
She was familiar with the scene in front of her. In the corner of the room were magazines and dust-covered college textbooks. CD cases scattered around, jeans and t-shirts left on the floor. But this time, something was different.
Huh? A breeze?
The night wind made the white lace curtains waver, carrying the scent of deep autumn.
Huh. That's weird. Did I leave that open?
Confused, she slowly crept up to the window. It was open on one side. She stuck her head out to check.
Everything looks okay. I must have forgotten to close it.
I will close the window. When suddenly... Ah! She turned to face a specter of a man dressed in black. He wore a hood and a gas mask that concealed his face. Who are... She tried to scream, but no sound came out.
I can't.
Abba fell to the floor with a thud. She saw white smoke pool around her, smoke emanating from what looked like a grenade. Everything was going white. I can't believe this. They really committed to this. Even the thoughts inside her head were going white.
Consider this a privilege. You have been chosen.
A voice rang in her ears. It sounded scratchy, noisy, a distinct hissing growl.
You are going to participate in a game. The nonary game.
The nonary game.
It is a game where you will put your life on the line.
That was her last memory before waking up. Abba's consciousness melted into the white fog.
That's right! That guy with the gas mask! That son of a bitch must have taken me here.
Abba clenched her teeth and tried to remember how the man looked.
Well, I guess there's no way to know if that was a man or not.
His voice was definitely modulated by something, and his body was cloaked and concealed.
Just who was that? It said, "You have been chosen."
I didn't have a clue what that meant.
What the hell is going on? Why me?
But the memory lingers.
You are going to participate in a game. The nonary game. It is a game where you will put your life on the line.
The nonary game, huh?
Minus the life-threatening part, I would love to participate in a nonary game. Sign me up, dude.
What the hell is a nonary game? God damn it!
Abba punched the mirror. Oh, we're back on it. Oh, we're back playing the feud. Can't bring myself to call this a bed. It feels like a board with a sheet on it. It's pretty flat. Piece of paper under the pillow.
The note under the pillow.
On it is a blue shape and a red shape. Below is an arrow pointing right, pointing to something red and something blue. Let me see. Can I... Okay, I can't, like... On top of the stove was a faded pot. Well, let's see if there's anything in here, huh? Looks like there is. A key. Definitely not for a door. What's it for, then? It's the door to the stove. Well, it opens easy enough. Sure wish the door to get out of here were easy to open. Screwdriver, huh? Wonder why that's here. Doesn't seem to be anything special about it. Well, screwdriver got the screws off easy enough, and here's the picture. Photo of a ship. Looks like an old cruise ship. On the back of the photo were 10 symbols and numbers. The symbols were all the same shape. The top row was empty and the bottom row was filled out. What does this mean? Alright, we're gonna have to look at this thing again, because look at this water. Water spilling in. Why do I have to look at it like... Alright, so... I have such bad... So it's... I wish I could look at two images at once. So filled in that corner. So 7, 4... 7, 4... But then it's gonna be this one. No, fucking... I'm just clicking around. 7, 4, and then red. 7, 4, 8. Wait, is the original... Yeah, 7, 4, 8, 5. And that would be red. 7, 4, 8, 5. It's not opening. Take that back. Why is that I not uppercase? Well, alright, I take that back. I guess I can move the dial now. So it looks like I'm gonna have to put it in the right numbers. Then turn the key. I do that, this thing should pop right open. 7, 4, 8, 5.
All right, it's unlocked.
See, I remember this part. Like, again, baked in. I mean, it's not the hardest of puzzles, but I remember key cards, numbers written on each. 1, 2, 3. And I'll do the opposite here. What happens if I click on the window again? Water's pouring into the room without pause. Crashes through the window like a waterfall. Plugging up the window won't halt the flow of water. The way to save myself is to get out of the room. I need to seek a way out. We don't have that much time. That's not what I needed to click. So then filled in 0 to 6 3 0 2 6 3. That way is like after setting the number and turning the key, the sound of lock opening rings out.
Yes, it opened.
Looks like there's something in here. What is this? A file? Inside the file is a piece of paper. Digital root. Let's see here. Compute a digital root with the following steps. First, add all the numbers in question to one another. If you end up with something greater than a single digit number, add the digits to one another. For instance, if you have a double digit number, add the number in the tens place, the number in the ones place. Keep adding digits in this manner until you have a single digit answer. God, I even loved the original game. Being able to like think about the digital roots and like what it meant when like you went into a door with like certain team members, and then you're like, oh, am I going to be able to see that person again? And then you're like trying to theorize about like numbers you saw on like other doors, and you're like, who of the players am I going to have to go through? Like, oh, that was so fun. That was so fun back then. Life was easier. Games were fun. That final single digit is your digital root. Example, the digital root of 6, 7, 8 would be, let's see, 13, 21 would be 3. Therefore, the digital root of 6, 7, 8 is 3. Yeah, it's probably, you know, mostly nostalgia stuff. The digital root of 1, 2, 3, 4 then would be 7, 8, 9, 10, 1. Therefore, the digital root of that is 1.
I see. So I just keep adding numbers until I get a single digit number.
Oh, looks like there's something on the back of the thing. Wait. Looks like there's something on the back of thing. A stack of key cards. 6, 7, 8. Alright. We're doing the thing.
5.
What is the meaning of this number? On the side of the device is a small gap. A card that I obtained earlier. Maybe slide the card in there? There's a lever on the device. Maybe if I lower this. She lowered the lever, but all it did was emit a strange sound. The lamp is still red and the display didn't change. I don't know how far they're gonna take this, but I could imagine they're not gonna put the whole 999 game into this, right? So I bet they quit this when we first, I forget how deep do we get into it for us. I mean, it's not that long into it that we see all the characters, and it would make sense if this game wants to do like, there's enough characters in the Somnium Files universe to make, like we were making reference to like Ota being the Mr. Number 9 guy. There's enough, like, I think, like, you could cross over, and I could totally see them doing, like, that image and ending on that image. I think on, like, the staircase, where, like, you see all the characters. Would they want to go that far? And it's just going to be a bunch of Somnium characters. The lamp is still red, and the display didn't change. There aren't any more cards in here. Only got one other hint.
Of course, the files.
The files. The file said something about a digital root.
A digital route. The digital route, huh?
Digital root. What am I supposed to do with... There's 5 on that door.
Do I have to get a digital route of 5?
I'm not really sure about this. Whatever, it's worth a shot.
Let's see if this works. I'll just slide the cards that give me the digital route of 5 through the reader.
Have I even played the remaster version? No, the only version I played is the DS version. I know the first time they remastered it and brought it back, it was originally only iOS, right? Or like phone version. I think I want to say that was the original thing they brought it, and then they brought it over to ported it to everything else, I think, like PC and consoles. But I want to say, yeah, I only played the DS version back in the day. And I thought, back when I was cleaning up my apartment, I kind of thought I was going to be able to find the old copy, the old DS copy, but I don't think I have it. I think it might be with one of my brothers. It must be. Unless it's somewhere somewhere in my apartment, I just don't know. I wish I still had them. They added full VA for the remaster. That's pretty dope. There's like a couple, at least one, but maybe like a couple things that like there's like, again, not to spoil anything, but like gimmicky DS like things for like puzzles and moments that I wonder how, if at all do they change to fit for like console and you know, phones. They change it. I'm curious. Junpei sounds sassy. What, sassy and annoying like he is in like Zero Time Dilemma? Put him more in line with that. I'll just slide the cards to give me the digital road 5. Here I go. Let me slide in. Do I have to put in 3 cards? I forget. Digital root can be made of 3 of these numbers. Okay, I do have to slide in 3. I'm gonna say 15. No, 14. It would be 13. Beep bop bop. With determination, she lowered the lever, which resulted in a different sound from before. That sound, did it open? The red lamp is green. It must have worked. That was the last obstacle. Escape. They just made a weird generic puzzle. That's upsetting. Straight line. Yeah, that's disappointing if it's that bad. Yeah, look how much time was left. It's the best I did in a puzzle in the Somnium files. Oh, that's it? No! No, I wanted more! Take me back! Take me back! The bracelet has been unlocked in the bonus menu. Oh, bracelet as in like an accessory. That was cute though that they did that. Although bold of them to do that, because longtime fans of obviously Somnium files and then obviously the Zero Time or Zero Escape series, I bet, I mean, I'm not trying to even look at it cynically. I bet there's a lot of people, and I'm not even trying to criticize this game in particular, but I look at like the Somnium files together, the 2 games, and then go, man, 999 was so much better. Like, I bet there's a big contingent of people being like, even if they were looking at it incorrectly through like a nostalgia glasses lens type thing, like, I bet there's a lot of people that then do this third class thing and then go, ah, fuck, I really missed that shit. As I generally like to point out, I don't like making quick judgments right after rolling credits on a game, but I think, and I said it, I was starting to say it at the top of this stream even, I think as a whole, I enjoyed Somnium Files 1, the original, quite a bit better, for multiple reasons. I think I generally agree with what you're saying. I think I kind of like the variedness of some of the actual somniums in this game a bit better, but that might be like the only thing. I think everything else I think some of the new characters weren't as interesting. I think the split protagonist thing, while they clearly had an idea for it, I think kind of lessened things. I think the overall mystery was a little weaker. I think even the timelines themselves and how they structured the timelines ended up being weirder. And then I guess maybe you could make the argument that it ended up serving a purpose, right? But like, that felt a little weaker. Yeah, yeah, I think me and you are, I think you're echoing exactly my thoughts. I think everything is just slightly, yeah, the characters, like I said, the new characters introduced here just felt a little thinner. I don't, like, again, I don't want to, like, quickly jump, because I like to digest after finishing, but, like, you've used the term before, forced. And that might seem kind of accurate. It obviously has quite a negative connotation to it, as far as the twists and the mystery and everything. It's tough. I don't know. Like I said, it was funny because I'll go back to what I said at the top of this series, where when I finished Somnium Files 1, the first one a while back, I had no idea Somnium Files 2 was in development or already coming out or already planned for release. And I remember finishing the first game and being like, hey, I would take a second game. If they had more time, if they were able to work on a sequel and like they already had a first one out, they would be able to only learn and grow from that one. And then when I decided to play this, I was excited. I was like, okay, I'll see it. And then it was constantly like, I did feel like every time something else came up, it was like just a little less. Not a ton less, but just a little less than the original. Like, they just didn't nail things like it feels like it should have. Yeah. 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 But overall, I'm not like, this wasn't a game that I wrapped up and then I'm like, I'm disappointed that I played through the end of that. Like, I'm definitely not on that side. Just a little let down, just barely. I think like saying like a half step down or something on like most aspects is a good way of putting it. Like, you feel like it could have been, I feel like it could have been a little better. Something was missing, or something didn't work, something didn't fit. The biggest offender, like I said earlier, is the horror basement with Leon and both Mizukis. Yeah. I think I'm gonna, when I look back now, because, again, I hesitate saying this, unless there's one that it's already being announced or being worked on that I'm not aware of, I would be very shocked if a third one in this series came out. And so when I look back at these two games, I'll probably most likely remember the first game a lot more fondly, and like most of my good memories are going to be like, oh, the first game was was a little more special. And yeah, it's hard to not compare. Like we were talking earlier, maybe it's completely unfair to compare this game to like 999 or Virtue's Last Reward, but I think it is very fair to compare this to the first game in the series and be like, ooh, the first game was better. I'm like 50-50. I think I do still want to go for the Platinum Trophy unless I review some stuff and it's actually going to be obnoxious to do. I don't think it would be. And I think it would be maybe just a chill cleanup stream. I'll see how long it actually takes. I don't know if it's going to be anytime in the near future. But yeah, just like I did with the first game, I would like to, I think, get the platinum and see everything else I can. I think at most it's just going to be like using a guide. It's going to be one of those streams if I was to do it, where it's just like pull up a guide, blitz through a couple things, experience things that I missed, see whatever outfits I can collect, and then close a chapter on this game at some point. Probably going to be around 2 hours at most. Yeah, that seems really doable and easy. Like I said, it's one of those things where I don't feel like pressured to do it, but I feel like I kind of want to do it, and I don't think it'd be that big of a commitment or time investment or anything. And maybe we see some extra funny stuff or little side things that we can, you know, experience together. Experience as a group. Yeah, that's Somnium Files. It's very strange because, I mean, now there's like nothing on the schedule. Obviously Higarashi's going, and Rhyme was on the wheel, so we'll probably start checking out Rhyme on Sunday, Sunday night, because I won't be able to stream Saturday during the day or Sunday during the night. I have things happening both during the days, but Higurashi should be happening tomorrow night, and then, like I said, check out Rhyme on Sunday. Maybe start doing the other things of this, and then I need to pick. I need to pick another bigger-ish game to add. I need to massively hit up my list and see. You're going to miss that again? Oh, the Higurashi stream? Lobotomy Corporation. Dude, I know you were pitching that like a while back, and then I ran back into that game. What was it for? I started doing more research on it. Every time I look into it, I'm like, that would be an interesting, but it seems daunting for so many reasons. It just, every time I start like going at the surface of Lobotomy Corporation and doing research, unlike almost anything else in my video game and streaming, for lack of a better term, career, every time I start scratching the surface of Lobotomy Corporation, I immediately, there's like, I start having like some sort of reaction to it, and it starts like rejecting me. There's something devilish about it when I start like researching it, because it's like, it would be interesting. It's like so weird. It's like something that I look at and I'm like, I equal parts would really love to really just dive into it, and also equal parts really would not love to dive into it. For a lot of reasons. But, I'll think. We'll think. We'll all think. One of the problems is that you'll probably need a couple of streams to completely decide if you enjoy it. That, yeah. And then we run into the very initial conceit of what my streams are, is that it kills me inside if I start a game and then I don't see it to like not only the end, but like a satisfying like thing. And if it is a game that is massive and takes a lot, and is this long thing, and then I have to do several streams, as you say, to like see if I'm even interested in it then. And then I have to decide, well, I already started it, so now I feel kind of almost obligated to continue going with it. And then if I don't enjoy it, but I'm still continuing with it, then is it just like this like spiteful series? It took 120 hours, Jesus. It's gonna be interesting. I don't mean to get all philosophical about this, or whatever. Philosophical might not be the right term. But after this year, if I continue streaming for another year after this, like, Higarashi's gonna be done. And that's gonna be 2 years back to back where I've had either Umineko or Higurashi taking up so much time on the streaming schedule. So if I go even another year, I'm gonna have... I don't know if there's going to be an Umineko or Higurashi replacement as far as just a long visual novel I can do, unless something comes to me. And so there potentially could be, like, open up for, like, there feels like it's going to feel weird not to have something that's so, like, time-consuming on the schedule. And I don't know if that's a good or a bad thing, but it also feels like it's going to be weird not to have, like, that kind of tentpole-like thing where it's, like, a massive thing taking up, like, a scheduled time. Week in and week out. It's weird. There's a lot to think about. There's so much to think about. I think I ended Somnium Files original with a dancing scene. Oh, I picked the wrong one. God damn. Thank you. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope everyone who watched the series, because I can at least say one other person. I can say at least one other person that was in comments at some point telling me they were waiting for me to get to this game. So I hope it was enjoyed. The highs and the lows, and by lows I mean me constantly messing up in the Somniums despite all my best efforts to not mess up. Just constantly stepping on rakes during the Somniums. So often, so impossibly often. But yeah, I'll be looking at games. There's got to be some kind of replacement here. I'll have a couple days to figure it out, so no panic, no massive panic on my end. I'm really glad you enjoyed it though. Like, again, as corny as it sounds, very glad when anyone says they're receptive to something I'm playing or enjoying it and don't feel like it's a waste of time, because of course I don't feel like it's a waste of time because I'm the one playing the game or whatever, but bullet hells? It kind of depends. Do you mean Toho? Should I play Tohos? I have like a friend who's like really into those types of games. And I don't even 100% know where to even begin. I don't even know. Tevi? T-E-V-I? I'm adding it to a tab here on my phone. Wait, this looks really familiar. Did I see this just recently somewhere? I feel, for some reason I feel like I saw this. Something at this really recently. Okay, that might be it. That might be the reason. Alright, I'll check it out. We'll make decisions. I'll make decisions. This song isn't as good as the song in the first game. I miss that too. And I'll say it. I miss the absurdity and weirdness of Iris. And Iris on the screen, so I feel like it's fair enough to... She was a lot of fun in the first game. I can't believe I'm saying it. I miss Iris! It's disappointing because I don't want to end this Somnium series with me just being like, oh, I just the first game constantly, but you know, it is what it is. Iris brought a sort of chaotic energy that no one in this game matches. I agree. I agree. Shouldn't be spinning it so much. Wait, can I get like cinematic with this? Let me turn this off. Wait, what is, how do I zoom? Left stick in? Oh, the grand finale. Yeah, I should do the grand finale. It's touchpad. Why? It doesn't make any sense. Is the bad compression coming across on stream? Or is the stream already like bad compression so it doesn't, it's hard to tell. Like, it's so bad. It's so, what was the decision? They, like, you had to have made a conscious decision. Like, did they think it was just easier? Did they really need the space where they couldn't just have rendered, like, they rendered it as a shitty video? I'm so confused. I need to look up why this was a thing. I don't know. I don't understand. It's just such a weird choice. I don't know. They did. But it felt so bad. Oh my god. Hey, Atlantica. Yeah, the Ursula fight can be obnoxious. I wouldn't feel too bad about that on your end, then. But you're putting a good pace, sir. You know, you're getting through that game. Like I said, I'll be very curious. I'll be curious to see when you get to like Rechain of Memories and stuff. That'll be exciting. That and 2. Obviously, it feels like that would be an even longer time, but obviously 2 is my favorite in the series. Big fan of all that. Alright, we'll end it here. As I said, this is the finale stream, but don't be surprised if there's like another 1 or 2 streams of this. Once I look more into it, probably a couple days. It probably won't, like I said, I'm not immediately driven to do it, but I'll probably want to do the platinum run here and just clean up everything I missed. So thanks for watching. Again, hope you enjoyed the series, VOD watchers included, and I hope you enjoyed this very compressed grand finale music video. Kind of a shitty way for the series to go out on, but it's how it is. Alright, until tomorrow night for Higarashi.